Oh, baby. Dude, I never advertise this shit ever, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I literally just go live whenever I go live, huh? Lily Borito just does whatever the fuck he wants, huh? What am I reading? Okay, now I'm actually going to break this down. Like, this is going to be a VOD available for everybody to go through after. That's what I'm going to start doing more of, like, this month is streaming more, and you guys have to go back on the VOD and... guys got to go back on the VOD and look. I gotta fucking do... Yo, what's good, Mark? Oh yeah, I forgot it's AG. I forgot it's AG. Like, you're locked in. I forgot. Oh, I forgot to put Twitch in here as well. Twitch.tv/. Yeah, you are the real. You are the real fucking Noti gang. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay, cool. I know raw for you. Watching later, yeah, I don't really watch it live anymore. Don't really watch it live no more. I want to, but it's usually like right in the middle of the day, and usually I'm trying to go to the gym or do some sort of content now. Before YouTube, back when I had like nothing to do after work, I would always watch it live. Used to always watch it live, but like now I like watch it at the end of the night. I like try not to go on Twitter and like spoil it, you know, but I forgot to delete something. Hold on, I gotta delete something off my computer here before I start this fucking match. Shit, of course, pops up on this side. Because if I'm gonna record some clips, I need to make space on my puny hard drive. You know how the game goes. You know how the game goes. Recycle bin. Hit this girl asked me to hang out though. Actually, you will be leaving though. I will be leaving. But I mean, we'll see. Alright.
On here at DreamHack is one of the SMGs.
This is the first game I'm watching that I did not watch. I can watch it in 4K too.
For a P1 on Vault, it feels relatively respectful.
Wait, are you breaking down Falcon stuff or just Sturge? I'm literally just doing the whole game in general. I have like individual YouTube videos for like the people actually going to champs, but as for like this stuff I'm doing, it's literally just like the whole game in general. Literally just the whole game in general.
Oh yeah.
Probably not gonna break down the hard points too much because they got slammed, but I mean.
With the pace of Vancouver, and actually for a P1 on Vault, it feels relatively respectful.
Oh yeah, we're talking about both teams not really playing for.
Right now though, I'm confused because instantly I thought those were green arrows and that was fucking Vegas, but it's actually fucking Vancouver and it's blue. Like, can't you just do blue and like green or just whatever? I don't know. Or just make Vancouver white. Make Vancouver white and make fucking Vegas green. Because I'm already thinking it's green. It's like highlighted in green. I'm already like tweaking.
It feels relatively pressure with the pace of Vancouver. And actually, for a P1,
This is interesting how like a
it's
Neptune
map
off the
one
break,
of
or actually
war
04, it's
round one
04.
here at DreamHack.
Interesting how like a Neptune off the break
For the
goes
SMGs can
underground
keep up
and
with the pressure
fucking
with
hides
the pace of
underground. I'd never
Vancouver.
seen
And
anyone
actually,
do that.
For a P1 on
And like no one's even on the point, dude. We're like 15 seconds in.
vault,
No
it
one's
feels
even touched the
relatively
shit.
respectful.
This is actually insane.
Yeah, we're talking about both teams not really playing for any hail time. They're both playing for the kill. Initially at the start, they leave it white for the first 20 seconds, and Vancouver makes
I
the
know they're
most of
playing
it
for like
after that,
initials,
finding
but
3
what the
kills in
fuck
the
was
lead.
that?
Now put themselves in towards the hard point. Already put the spawns. At the start, they leave it white for the first 20 seconds.
Take a look at these
in
spawns,
Vancouver.
bro. P2, P4,
Most of it after that, finding 3 kills in the
ammo. Like, what is that, man? That is literally insane,
20
dude.
seconds, and
In like
Hail
real
time, they're
time,
both
you
playing
can't
for the
read
kill.
that. There's like no
Start,
way
they leave it
you
white
can ever read that. Like,
the first 20 seconds, and
just.
Vancouver makes them
I mean, I know number one pushes
most of it
through,
after
man, but
that,
damn,
finding
man.
3 kills in the feed. 20
I
seconds,
guess
and
probably
Vancouver
why.
kill
That
time. They're both playing
actually
for the
probably
kill.
is why.
Initially at the start, they leave it white for the first
to be
20
honest.
seconds, and Vancouver makes the most of it after that, finding 3 kills in the feed. Now,
It
put themselves
definitely
in
is
towards the hard
why.
point, already put the spawns, and now Vegas with 30 seconds left have to work through.
And now like 4's blocking ammo, and he's like so far pushed up. Number 7 got us
Yeah,
fucking
interesting moment
spawn
there.
out
Where
too.
somehow you get a flip set of spawns for both teams. I don't think you're expecting as everyone pauses, turns their heads, and assesses the
This stuff's like
situation,
impossible to
but
read
a
it
little bit more
like
detail.
when you're actually playing. Let's go.
for
What the
Vancouver.
fuck was that
Those trophy
break off?
spawns will reward them
I
getting in
know
on
that was
pool
a pretty
side.
weird break
Falcons
off like from
likely to
both
try and
teams.
mop up a little bit of time here, but it's about assessing up this P2. One of the better hills on the map.
Flanking
for returning yourself a
catwalk,
bit of purchase.
and they
Figuring
are
out how to break this
watching the
Vancouver squad
pool
down.
cut off as they should.
So far, they have the spawns.
AD's actually playing a very like
Third,
smart
but
corner,
Vegas through the middle of
but
the
he
map
actually
is gonna
gets
allow
fucking
Vegas to
caught.
still make this mixy, but the gunfight
I actually kind of liked how AG was playing that.
in favor of Vancouver, so they win the rotation over towards new. You got Priesta
Number
next.
6
They trying
gets
to
a
work their
big
way
kill,
around the back.
3 to
Exton is able
sprints
to
for
win
him.
a one-on-one, but he's instantly traded, and Vancouver set up too strong.
And the one thing for Vegas here, you're applying enough pressure to force those.
So like if you're like
set up here.
Vegas right
They try to
there,
work their way around the back. Exton is able to win a
why
one-on-one,
is I mean
but he's instantly
I would be like sprinting to block the spawn, dude.
traded, and Vancouver set up too strong.
If I'm like number 7, I'm sprinting to fucking block the spawn.
Around the back.
I didn't watch the whole. Yeah, I didn't watch the skim at all. The whole vid, but seeing AG as a superstar really made me smile. I mean, regardless of what you want to say, dude, that guy is a superstar, dude. Like, there's like so many different ways you could categorize a superstar, but a person that's able to actually just like will a team to victory multiple times, and like that's honestly
Exton is able to win a one-on-one,
that's AG,
but he's
dude.
instantly new. You got Priesta
He's
next.
like
They try to work their
carrying.
way around the back. Exton is able to win a one-on-one,
But he
but
carried
he's
fucking
instantly
Vegas to
traded, and
2
Vancouver set
fucking
up
wins
too
on
strong.
land.
And the one thing
Literally
for
hard
Vegas here, you're
carried
applying enough pressure to force.
I don't even know what like
got
Vegas' plan here is, because they clearly like don't want the back spawn at all,
And
so
actually
like they're
trying to
not
work
even like trying to block
in
it.
favor
They're
of
trying to keep him in the
Vancouver,
back,
so
but
they
you're
win
not
the
breaking the
rotation.
hill. Like I would at least block the back
You got
spawn just to at
Priesta
least
next.
break
They
the
try to
hill.
work their way around the back. Exton is able to win a This is still
the purchase time here.
Like they kind of have an opportunity.
fights at the end of the
Okay,
hard
so it was
point.
like
Go in favor of Vancouver, so they win the rotation.
like right after like
towards
6
new.
gets that kill,
You
like
got
I
Priesta
would just
next.
block
They try
the
to work
back,
their way
but
around the back. Exton is able to win a one-on-one,
yeah,
but
but that's
he's instantly
X, and
traded,
like
and
put us
Vancouver
in
set
any
up too
better.
strong.
And then like a number 7 right here has like an open playing field to just block the back. Ops
The one thing for
not
Vegas here,
to.
applying
So,
enough
or they give
pressure
that
to
guy a
force those
back spawn. That guy spawns up and just fucking kills Priesta instantly because
spawns right at the
nobody
southern side
fucking
of
want to
that
go
map.
for
You
like
do
a.
get one then in-
And like
for
that's the thing, because like now you didn't block it, and now everyone's
Nasty
like tweaking, having to
Falcons
worry
here,
about
so
him. But now
punch a
Vancouver's just
hole
fucking
in, and what
turtling
is
the
a very
hill.
small line
It's way easier to like deal with the team when they're all just spawning on the hill
right now.
anyway. But after you block the back, like
Really
next wave of
set.
kills you get, they're just gonna spawn out.
Final 30 seconds
Anyway.
of this hill. Vegas see nothing of it. Nasty gets a little bit over aggressive there. Potentially didn't need to take that challenge out.
Good kill by Neptune though.
Talked about it. He's going to be the player.
And AG like not there for a
Challenge
trade.
out. Give Exton the opportunity to break in for two.
What was AG's like plan of action here? He was probably one shot right there, but
Talked about it. He's going to be the player to
like the fact he's not playing
try
hill
and
right there
pull
is
the team on
insane.
through, considering what he's done through this season.
Yeah, it was reason.
we close this one off, Sully, we start to consider that B3 rotation. Maybe this is where Falcons just say hold and stop Vancouver getting out.
Oh yeah, and they already did a great job of it. They find every
Guys already
single
playing
kill
for
at the end of that
fucking spawns.
P2.
Nice.
Now
Holy
they had
shit.
the rotation over towards New, and Exit is beaming with that AR once he picked it on up.
AG gets
Make it scrappy.
catwalk.
At the P2 HP, you have the
Doing a good job getting that kill. Boozy got a great kill. Number one, taking the catwalk route, which is way smarter. Then he dropped down here. Oh my god. Fucking shit on that guy too. Yeah, now 8's tweaking. This guy had like the easiest fucking path to flip the spawns I've ever seen.
And Arcides knows that he's going to get isolated. There's a lot of players from Vancouver playing for this kill, and this is the worst case scenario for that situation to happen, because now Vancouver have the spawns that they want for R. Even though kills are still going down around the middle of the map, Vegas aren't getting any time at P3. They don't have the spawns that they want at New, but 2 kills go their way, and now it's going to make the spawns a little bit more mixy.
And Arcides gets on through at White, so he might be
they're
able
gonna
to
push
just
that
connect here.
geek.
Stay
They're
alive,
gonna
though.
push
Lucas
him,
just caught
you know.
Priesta, and well, with that kill, that should give them
And they got the
opportunity.
mid
Red's gonna try and
cutoffs.
still apply pressure.
That's
But that should
great
give you
reading
a little
pressure.
bit of a buffer
Love
if you
to
are
see
the
it.
Vancouver Surge. So set up in for P4 here. Great work for 3. And this is that combo that so often, if you string it together,
Bro, I had a
just
dream I
hand
was
this map
going to a
on over,
major
we
and I
know
was
how good
literally
Surge
gonna
are here.
meet him.
Yeah, Surge are
Woke up in
phenomenal.
reality, like, damn, it did. I actually had a dream about AG like a handful of like nights ago, and I know it sounds crazy, but it happened.
On the hard point are going to be uncontested, but
Bro, what the fuck it
does
was? I was
well
at a
one-on-one.
major or whatever. For some reason, he
Everyone
was like
else
the
still
pro
spawning
player
up
I
through the
still
mid-map,
thought.
so Surge still holding.
I don't know.
4 there, gets one that he really shouldn't have, and then finds Exnid in the hill as well. Nade goes on out. It's going to force Priesta to try and move, and 0-4 here on a 4 spree. Make a 5 spree. No way.
Priesta's actually getting
absolutely
ran through right
running
now.
a tear through this Vegas Falcons lineup. And they actually get a
Like they
spawn
usually,
in for the
you
hill.
know?
I don't know if it's going to be something you want. As the
Guys,
Falcons here
aren't watching Priesta.
seeing themselves 70
Let's not watch
points
Priesta. What the
down
fuck's
after the
Priesta
first
doing?
set of
I
rotations.
just want to know.
So
Hold
not
on.
that whole
I want to see what was going on in this Pizza. I don't know why I had the hoodie on, bro. I was fucking freezing, and now I'm like hot as fuck. I was literally freezing my ass off. Look at my reality. On a Phage 3 2026.
Vancouver playing for this kill, and
Word.
this is the worst case scenario for that situation. The players from Vancouver playing for this kill, and this is the worst case scenario for that.
Priesta got bad timing right there.
At
I
the
want to know what's happening on this fucking P2 breakup. I want to look at
As we
Priesta
close this one off,
specifically.
Sully, we start to consider that B3 rotation. Maybe this is where Val
of it, they find it is P2 HP. You have the spawns that you want.
Okay, he was the guy on the hill there.
4K. Let's not allow Surge to soak up a lot
You're
of time.
basically like dead every time you like
The
peek
kill
out of the
by Boozer, by
connector
way,
there.
to
You're
just get
really
rid of that player that was
you're
sniffing
like
around
smoked
at
every time
poolside.
you
It'll
do
give them
that.
a cleaner exit. Also then gives them mid-map control.
And
so
they
2 big
spawned
checkboxes
out, and we're
if
just
you are
playing for
Surge
him.
here. So it's going to flip the Falcons out. So RCT's here, a huge job on hand, not just for art control now, but for that P4 after.
And Arcides knows that he's going to get isolated. There's a lot of players from Vancouver playing for
And
this
that's what
kill.
he trusts to watch the pinch.
3, they don't have the spawns that they want at.
RCT's gets on through at
Now
White.
Priesta
So
hard shell him
might be able to
across.
just slip the net here. Going to try and still apply pressure.
Probably gonna
for
try
you.
to finesse
That should give
across.
you work for 3. And this is that combo that so often, if you string it together, we'll just hand this map on over, and we know how good
I
Surge
mean,
are here.
Dude, I think
Surge are
like
phenomenal at
I
this
think
hard
Vegas is gonna be a team that like
They value
loses
life so well, no
loses
one
the people at
scams to give them
EWC.
the first kill. And with the boost
I think
that
AG is
they
gonna
have
be
towards
like
our drawing
shitting on
position,
challengers teams, but like
teammates on the hard point are going to be uncontested, but Arcides
team
does
probably
win a
gonna troll
one-on-one.
like a little bit.
He's the only one here. Everyone else
I think
is
it's gonna be
spawning
the
out towards
exact
the
same
mid-map,
as like
Surge
last
still
year, like where all the teams, all like the challenger teams that show up from EWC are just gonna get ran through again. I think they're gonna like strip off this tweaking again, and they're just gonna get skill diff.
Running a tear through this Vegas Falcons lineup.
Rip
And they actually get a
Burrito,
spawn
what the
in for
fuck?
the hill. I don't know if it's going to be something you want.
Okay.
As the Falcons here seeing
Nah, I'm
themselves
actually, like, not
70
that ripped,
points
I don't
plus
know.
down after the first set of
For
rotations.
some reason, I'm only
And also
rip when I
not that
have
hold
like
that you like to have at the end
dumbbells
of
in
it,
my arms,
where
you know.
trap the opposing players in. Vancouver will be able to put immediate pressure onto P1.
Yeah, that's just what Surge are good at on ball. That P3 to P4 chain, not really allowing you to get any time at the P3, dominating on the P4. You're finding yourself up by 60. Rotation Vegas was set up for the initial push.
Yeah, they
find
played
every
for it
single
early.
kill in the feed. Exit
And now
also
they
covering
know
all
where
of his
all of
bases. Even though
Vancouver
with
is.
them two
Let's
finding
see what
one,
they do
you're
with
able
this
to
info.
instantly reinforce your way back to the
Vancouver's
mid-map.
going everywhere now. If a guy's underground, he's playing for it.
Nasty's just cleared that on out.
Got him.
Falcons, can you do a better job than you did the first time round when it comes to these P2 spawns? We have let 04 slip the net for a moment.
Dude, this guy keeps going underground, dude. And he's just like completely getting away with it. So he's underground. Nobody fucking calls it out. Like, Priest doesn't even call it out.
Better job than you did the first time.
Bro, this would not even slide on like an ultra LAT or like ATL, dude. I know for a fact, dude. If any of them die from underground, that shit's being watched instantly, dude. Nobody fucking picked it up.
Those spawns massively, of course.
Granted, like, they still got him anyway, but the fact he just ran through pool and like nobody even cared.
Just soak up the rest of this time. Prioritize your P2 rotation. For the surge, it's about how you approach this, and it looks like it's going to send it down Main Street.
Break out of this all the way in the back. Okay, they're all going down the same street together. I like this. They got two guys taking underground route to pool. Walk right into with death trap on the catwalk. AG got antsy. He hopped down because he didn't know about the other guy being there.
And the Falcons start to get that line in place. They draw themselves on out. Nasty, though, might slip the net.
Oh, man, that's just tough, man.
Around this Main Street and try and play in through trophy. Yeah, they're just
so like,
the spawns. They don't want to contest around.
If I'm Arcides,
down Main Street and try and play in through trophy.
Yeah, they're just.
If I'm Arcides and I hear Priestess say, "There's like 3 on the street, 3 on the street,"
their way through the spawns.
You gotta think they're not gonna push through P1, right?
Area, make it scrappy.
Like, he's basically doing nothing.
Again, for a second time
And he fucking took forever. And so like he goes around the back now, and now what happens here? So like AG. So AG gets the kill at Neptune. I think maybe AG thought that they were gonna spawn on the hill because like no one on his team was near it. He probably thought they're actually gonna get a hill spawn. That's probably what he was fucking thinking.
Taking our sweet time, working our way around.
But I'm not sure if he knows this, but the only time you ever get a hill spawn is like on P1 when like your team has control of the side. But when the actual hill is popped, you only get a hill spawn if your team has control of the hill. Like, you're never gonna spawn there if your team doesn't have control, unless nobody is like there. Unless like all other like 7 players are just all around here and no one's fucking over here. You're never gonna get. It's never just gonna spawn you on the hill. So it's like AG was tweaking, but like he had number 6 and number. I don't even know. He should never have fucking gave up catwalk. Like they were blocking everything, so I would be thinking immediately, like they're all spawning out. Like we have the back block, we have the pool blocked. Like, if anything, you could, like, stand on the catwalk. If they walk onto the hill, then like, you know, okay, yeah, at least one. But, like, it's very unlikely. Very unlikely. Like, this is probably a full 60 right here. Because, in fact, they have, like, the back block, and 6 about to just, like, walk up on the hill, and they have control of the catwalk already. Spawn kills right there. Spawn kills right there. RSDs could easily fucking push mid, more spawn kills. They have the back block, everything. And they probably like actually lock down this P2.
And the Falcons start to get that line in place. They draw themselves on out. Nasty though might slip the net. I think it's gonna get in without being detected.
Yeah, but now like the gap's just got like left open.
Sees its foundations ripped on out.
That's just like so tough. Like those are like the things I'm kind of like confused about like sometimes like.
Last man standing through poolside.
All play the game all the time, bro.
With Vegas when in rotation anew.
And the Falcons start to get that line in place. They draw themselves on.
Like I don't even think you know how important it is like that AG died. Like the fact that AG died off catwalk, it means like a number 5 has to also push back. And he has like a no support. He has like a nobody to like take the pressure off from like this area. So now he's just like fucking ISO'd here. There's like no one on the hill. They got the guy over there.
Fantastic setup. Sees its foundations ripped on out as Nasty
and now all of Vegas is literally just like around the hill on the outside.
A bit of a bloodbath now as Nasty finds one. Gotta be worried about 2.
That's tough. Oh yeah, I forgot off my screen marker.
Support, clean it on up. Falcons just been bottlenecked to this back alley.
Damn, that's not good if you're Falcons because Vancouver, they are banking on this setup. Let's trap you toward the backside of P2 for as long as we possibly can. But now those spawns get a little bit mixy. 2 players spawn all the way over towards Art, so you know the pinch is on the horizon there for Falcons, and they make the most of it for the final
They got the
15
splits,
seconds.
and they're just
So this
fucking
is
spawn
truly,
killing them.
if they're going to get themselves back into the
That's a
game,
big
or if they're
kill
going
leak
to
for
lose
number
this map
2.
one, this
Way not
P3
to
to
get
P4
fucking
is the biggest
spawn trap back
difference.
there.
Yeah, you've called it, and I absolutely love it. This P3,
Oh, 4 at the 3? He just got 3 guys on the old?
Yeah, you've called.
Or if they're going to lose
That
this map
is
number one,
hilarious.
this
He
P3
just
to P4
spawned up
is
and
the
just fucking
biggest
got
difference.
free kills.
Yeah, you've called it, and I absolutely
Aw,
love
they
it.
just
This P3,
lined up,
P4
dude, like a bunch of noobs.
Finds 3. Beautiful work from
No
him
one's
to
hopping
just
on the
shut
hill after
down
a
these
3-piece.
Falcons
It was
players as they
insane.
try and get on out. It's going to force them to bottleneck up a bit, assess what it is that they fight for.
That is a fucking, that is a disrespectful pistol chow.
So an opportunity here if you can win that gunfight, and you
That is
do.
really
They're spawning all the way
disrespectful, I
up north.
can't
Now, that is
even
gonna
lie.
be leaving them worried about
Fuck it,
that
I'm gonna
P4
pop these shots.
Right now, it's still going to be Vancouver Surge largely in the driving seat.
I don't think fucking Vancouver, or I don't think fucking Vegas had one P4, dude. At all.
Right in front of you at ammo. They have yet to soak a single second here at the P3. Vancouver find themselves up by 60. And if you're Vegas, this is a crucial moment in the game. They find you kills at the right time. 2 players from Surge are going to spawn out. It's all left up to Nasty to stay alive in towards Art.
Finds one, gotta stay alive though. Xnid's here, you're just trying to get the regen on through. You actually get given it as well. Xnid not willing to push this. Tries to delay, the stun's gonna connect. The fact that Nasty's alive for so long, okay, you fall, but look at the Surge play.
Whoa, what did I just miss?
Player from Vegas are going to be right in front of you at ammo. They have yet to soak a single second here at the P.
I think like a number 1 should be like
Vancouver find themselves
backing up
by
to that
60.
point in time.
And if you're Vegas, this is a crucial moment in the game. They find you kills at the right
Yeah,
time.
I don't
2
know why he
players
did
from Surge are
that.
gonna
It's
spawn out.
fucking
It's all left up to Nasty to stay
dumb,
alive in towards
but
Art.
Finds one, gotta stay alive though. Xnid's here, you're just trying
that's
to
what
get the
players
regen
be
on
doing
through.
sometimes.
You
I
actually
swear to
get
God,
given
like
it as well.
sometimes
Xnid not
when
willing to push this.
sometimes
Tries
whenever
to
you're
delay,
playing
the
like
stun's gonna
opposition that's like
connect.
way
The fact that
way
Nasty's
like
alive for so long,
way below
okay,
you,
fall, but look
you
at the
just
Surge
do
players
stupid
arise because
shit.
they had
But
time
like
to, because the
that was just
Falcons
like
couldn't get out of control.
that was just like a dumb play in
Doesn't
general.
matter. The SMGs from Vegas are able to
Especially like
stay
the
alive, find every
timings
single
off
kill in the
spawn.
feed
It's
and
like,
technically
okay, it's
win
like
the rotation
10 seconds
over
after
towards
they
the money
spawned
hill.
up.
It's a 15
Why you still
point
watching
difference.
mid?
You
Like
can
back
tie the
up.
game
They're
up with
clearly
all
probably
this
going through
time.
catwalk or
AR's
just
watching the
go down
crosses,
the
but
B street.
Vancouver overwhelmed through the right side. Get a clean forward
Yeah,
and
but
even
you
with
can't
Vegas
depend
still
on
having the back spawn, this is a
fucking
crucial
like
moment
this
in the
Vegas
game.
team to hold shit.
Vancouver here just starting to
Dude, like,
a little bit.
fuck, Vegas could actually have won this
Xnid
game.
just as best to stay alive,
Or
but
actually,
between on up.
forgot this map. You obviously have like the game in the end, but they actually could have won this
50-point
map.
gap in hand. Still 20 seconds
If
left on this
they
one.
were half
Falcons,
fucking
it's about
decent
whether
at
how long
holding
you
a
can test
hill,
this for, because again, what you can do,
I
draw a
mean,
line in the sand,
dude.
keep you pinned into P4 and play out of P1.
they're half decent at holding a
Obviously
hill
managed it
and
last time,
fucking
it looks like
rotating.
Vancouver might have an
They
opportunity to get
probably
out this time.
yo, what's good,
If you're
Weber?
Falcons,
What's
though,
good?
We need to start to step it on up. Xnid has already crossed that 30 kill mark. Priest is sitting at 9 and 21. He's one of your main ARs on a map like Vault, where his presence needs to be felt. Gunny needs to start to be warmed up on the side of Vegas if they want to fight their way back into this game. They did it last go around with this P1 to P2 chain, not really allowing Surge to get any time here, but the kill feed lights up blue. Surge find the break.
Yes, good watch indeed. Priest
Not gonna lie, I actually kind of
into
hate
the
this
Jackal,
fucking map for our point. I'm not
and
gonna lie.
find his way into this matchup. He's the difference maker. It feels like he is the swing factor right now.
I
and
like
he's actually
playing it
not
because I know how to
considering
play it,
close
but
that was.
like
Gets himself into the
in
catwalk
general, I
for
don't
free.
think it's a good map.
Damage flies. Finds nothing, and it's one of those moments where you just turn the wrong way. Fred here gonna try and clean this up in lights. Keeps that spawn.
There's
in
like
Falcons'
something
hands,
really
so
annoying about like
options
that
to soak a little
P3 to
bit here, set
P4
yourself up
fucking like
again. You did a good
rotation
job
that
of it
just like
last time in terms
bothers
of
me.
the early setup, but it was
don't know.
broken. It's avoiding letting players slip through like Nasty did
It's
last
like the
time out.
whole like
If you can manage
whole
that,
philosophy
then
of
Falcons have
how
options to build themselves into this.
inconsistent it can
Otherwise,
be.
It's looking a little bit over
I
the
don't
hill.
know.
Yeah, you
Just
won
the
a
whole
rotation
thing
last
actually just
go
like
around
tweaks
towards
me off.
B2, but you can already see on your mini
And
map
it's almost like
Bronx
another
spawning
version
in
of
Africa.
Raid, dude.
Arceus is forced to now jog his way all the way
Like
back
it's almost
over
like another
towards
version of like the
P2
garage
Vancouver.
show.
Win the rotation technically over towards the P2 HP. They breached that 200-point mark. Arceus is finally going to be
The
in
garage show
play.
obviously had a
He
lot
secures
more
the back
cover. You
spawn
could
for
go
his
like
team.
right
He's able to
through
win on
gym.
one-on-one, but it's still Surge holding.
Yeah, you do have Priest there, at least finding one in the back, and you're gonna get some support in there. The pinch coming on
Dude,
through does not work
I
out.
think
Neptune
that,
lights up
like,
for two,
just
0-4 with
All the
another.
matchups in
Might fancy
general
himself
are
another. Actually, just
crazy
gonna delay this
because
whole push with a grenade. Beautiful work. delay this. The stagger is
Vancouver
to
was
just
like
spawn
2
out
3
from
plays
Priest. Could affect
away from
things,
like
and
losing this
actually
map, but
finds two.
they face a
RCTs with
lot
one
better
more. Priest finds
teams at
four.
this map, and they
That
actually
will be
still
Vancouver
play
cleaned on
super
up.
duper close.
Opportunity then for
So it's like I
Falcons.
don't even know.
Get whatever you can out of this.
It's
and
almost
get
like
the rotation.
Vegas could be
With that
really
kill from
good
Fred, that will keep Vancouver
if they
off
weren't
towards
like
this dirt side.
really bad.
Yeah,
You
you're
know,
trying to trap them towards the backside of this pool area.
it's kind of what it
On
feels
every
like.
single kill, at least also not allowing Surge to get any remaining time there at the P2, but they only need 27 seconds.
But this one like
Vegas
basically
now
none of
needs
the
to play for that
SMGs.
P3 to P4 chain to get themselves back into this game, but you also cannot allow them to soak time.
Will be 3 dead at least in the feed for the Falcons. Nasty, just
And
gonna
like the
be
thing
a
about
little bit of a
Exton on
thorn
this
in the
map
side
is
here,
like he always like
holding himself down at
gets a
farm.
lot of kills, but I actually feel like he
Finds
does like a
Priest,
lot of like
far,
wrong things
backing
as well.
down, but well faces trouble of his own as Exnid finds 2 more. Exnid, by the way, at 37-28 is a ridiculous stat line for a team that is losing by 90
And I
right now.
cannot
He
get
was
over like the
absolute
RCD's
best.
fucking
Beautiful
Priest
fight.
to AR duo.
Just
I
needs a bit
like
of support, and as he stays
my-
alive on the point as well,
like my brain
frustrated, flying
cannot
forward
shake
and rip
that.
Priest
I
out of heart.
literally can't
But
shake
RCTs
that.
for a good couple here.
How
will
that
allow
fucking
Falcons
made
a
it through
moment
all
to
the
soak up some
channels.
time
I
and
can't even
potentially
like
set up for P4.
I can't even
Man,
like
this is a lot
my
of time
brain
that
can't
Vegas
even
got here at
fathom
P3, and now they're
that
already
RCs
stabilizing
and
on the
Priesta
map,
somehow
but as
made
I
it
say
onto
that,
the
Vancouver
same
combined for
team
3 kills. They
and
step up
basically
into
like the
aggression, and
same
now it's on Priest, the
into
last
the
man
same
standing.
fucking
He is
weapon
going to
class.
fall.
I can't even
Vancouver
believe
now
it,
win
dude.
the rotation
Like
over towards the money
my
here at
brain can't
P4.
even
They need
fathom
20
it.
seconds to close it out. One opportunity here for Vegas.
RCs and Priesta going against the rest of the CDL. Like,
At the right
let me just
moment
like
here to give
say
them
that
the
out
P4
loud,
control.
and it just
You can
fucking
see why
sounds
they're
wrong.
so damn good when it comes to this map. Know exactly what to prioritize. And
Like
when
even
they
if it was
also
in
are gonna be
Cold War,
overwhelmed
where it
here.
was like prime RCDs,
Falcons
dude.
players arrive from
Even
every
then,
entryway
like,
and clear
hell
them
no.
out. So Vancouver
Like that
having to
AR
figure
duo
out
is
a
just
push. You
fucking
have
not
Neptune up close, and he
no.
breaks in through the
Dude.
front doors to find one. Priest has got to go. You've got to go. Steps on the point and cleans it off. Finds a second no, and it is all
Like
done
it's
and
just
dusted.
such an
Neptune
unconvincing AR
manages to
duo,
apply
dude.
that final pressure and will, although not be the final player standing, at least find the end points.
Rotation over towards the money here at P4. They need 20 seconds.
Like they're
to close
literally
it
just
out. One
fucking so
opportunity here for
bad,
Vegas.
dude. Like honestly, dude, I swear to God, like the ARs on like this fucking team don't know how to like fight for
moment,
anything, dude.
Priest
They,
out of art.
they don't know how to
Alive
make
on the
anything
point as
easier
well.
for the rest of
Absolutely
them.
Frustrated, fly on forward and rip Priest out of art. But RCTs for a good couple.
Yo, what's good? Praying Scrap doesn't win champs, dude. Hey, me and you have to have a conversation after the stream's over because, oh man, I heard that, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm like kind of on your wave a lot. I can't fucking say what I'm gonna. Yo, what's good, Andre? Praying Scrap doesn't win champs. Level I know, Matt. Can't wait for next year. Hope it can actually be good. Damn, it's crazy how like Mark's already saying we when he's talking about Vegas Falcons. He's fucking saying we. We need to be good. Wow.
Here. Felt like a map, my friend, that
Hold on, after part of that
we
video.
talk a lot about, you know, where Vegas had standouts from Xnid and moments where they seem to set up and get broken, but it's hard to look away when we're going to look at this scoreboard. Priesta, it just felt like he unfortunately was a non-fact. Felt like a 3v4 throughout the majority of that map.
Yeah, Priest had a tough time there in that map, number 1. But just the way that Vancouver played the map, it's how they always find success here on Vault. Everyone's sitting basically around even. You don't really have to outslay them to bits. You just do the teamwork aspect correctly. We're talking about winning a majority of rotations.
If only
and then
Falcons
even when
still
you
had
couldn't
kicks.
find rotations.
I know Kix was like shooting his gun and everything, and he had like a great KD, great statistics, but I don't even think that would have been their answer, dude. I don't know. But I mean, even seeing Xtid's growth throughout the year, I mean, he made growth obviously because like unless you're like just a potato, it's impossible not to get better playing against top teams in scrims every day and just playing the game every day in general. You just learn everything, like you learn timings, so you're obviously going to get better, but he didn't get that much smarter. Like obviously he got smarter because of like the things that he learned in the game, but you know, I still think there's still like those like novice habits, and those need more time. But
On your
bro, I know like everyone has a bad map, dude, but Priesta literally didn't do a thing, dude, this whole tournament, dude. Didn't do a fucking thing. It was actually the most annoying thing ever. Hell yeah, baby. Phase up. Yeah, we don't want to see LAT.
Map for his teammates.
Okay, I'm not even trying to be a hater because I personally think that Scrap is like top 3 personalities in like the league. I mean, honestly, he's probably like fucking number 1, but like I admire players like that could like talk their shit, whatever. Obviously, he's not perfect, but dude, if he gets a ring, dude, oh, it's gonna be so obnoxious, you know? I'm just like not ready for that, you know? Like at that point, nobody could talk shit to him. The reason why he's like so humble still, the reason why he got so humble is after what happened, like that MW2. Yeah, that MW2 champs. That was probably like the best thing that could happen to him because it gave him humility. Like, you know, there's so many things like that loss fucking did for him. And did for all of us, actually. Honorary for Face Fan for champs. Did. I don't think Ultra's going to, but I would much rather have like Ultra or Atlanta FaZe. Obviously not Carolina. I can't have Optic win. I just fucking can't. I'm sorry. I just can't, dude. I just can't for my own sanity. I can't. Vancouver, I wouldn't mind Vancouver. Imagine if 04 gets a ring in his fucking second year competing. Only a year playing hardpoint, and he fucking gets his first ring. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine Rambo Ray if he coaches Vancouver Surge to a fucking Call of Duty championship? Like, can you imagine, dude? Like, this ring could do some dangerous fucking things for some people. If Ultra won, I would be hype. I just don't see it. I can root for Carolina, for Liquid.
Oh yeah, but Priesta, I expect.
Was he a Carolina fan?
Search and destroy, because this has been one of his favorite modes to play in, even when he was on the LAG lineup. He loves himself some S&D. Hasn't really been the best respawn player throughout this entire season.
I can't believe people actually.
He's had his moments,
Can't believe people don't
especially in the
fucking like
clutch.
this map for hardpoint.
Throughout his S&D career, in this game,
I do agree that it is like a
massive
bunch
map here
of money
for
hills. I
Vegas,
do
as
agree
they're
with
gonna
that.
be the team early
And
on
it's
the
so
attack.
annoying how
Remember,
like
I said it, they
so
love to
annoying how
play
like the
with
P4
aggression.
is, dude.
This time they're at least
You
going
could
for
like
two
kill
split
them.
with
They still
X, taking
spawn back
little
there. It's
space
like
in towards
Nazi
Jets.
zombies. It's like you have to like just push through with like brute force
In the moment of
just to
pause,
get through.
as everyone gets their stuns out, assesses the information that they've gained, and RCTs will open up with one.
Damn, you literally fucking
Into
got him right through the burger
burger,
window
so
like that.
At least that.
And that's good because now
Well,
AG
well,
could
before
push up
the
because yeah, they weren't even
Falcons and
expecting
Red will
another guy to
find
be
another.
burger.
So a 2v4, that instant aggression coming on
That was a
through.
good play.
Vancouver reeling and trying to get together to find a way to fight this.
Doubling
3v4
burger
now.
shit, I like
Left
that.
up to 04 and Neptune, the SMGs on the side of Vancouver.
No.
But X takes the right corner, just not the right time to take shots.
That's unfortunate.
Fortunately, both players are right in front of him, and they're able to take care of X-Team without
That's
that
like-
bomb being planted.
that's
So you
like
still give
annoying
04 and Neptune
timing
a lot of
thing.
time to clutch.
AG should be push up on the
Time
street,
indeed.
get control of fucking
On this
courtyard. That
one.
way they could actually just like plant the bomb and know
Neptune here,
they have to be
trying
like blue
find
or something.
Maybe 04's gonna slip on through, and Priest is just not looking, and oh no.
Oh, we were
Neptune's
scamming,
finding
dude.
another.
We just
Fred will
scammed
get
that
the
round if
ball,
we're Vegas.
but
Oh my god,
somehow
dude.
Stays up and in the
I
fight.
hate watching how
The
fucking
fact that
people
the
play
Falcons
like their
have
numbers,
turned this
dude. I actually
situation
hate
into
it.
a 1v2 where Pred's got to try and retrieve bomb.
It
and
is so
15 seconds on the
annoying.
clock.
It's so infuriating, especially when it happens at the highest fucking
Somehow
level, too.
unthinkable.
It's like the most annoying thing ever.
They're just simply not going to have time to either locate both kills or get the objective down in Vancouver.
Like,
off of the back.
bro, man. And they just took forever. I think this round may have came down to Exnid's comms. I'm not gonna lie.
2v4 now. Left
It
up
could have
to
came down
04
to
and Neptune,
Exnid's
the
comms.
SMGs on the side of Vancouver, but
Because if I had to assume, maybe I want to say he at least said that there's two there, but he probably didn't con that they're both running together, which probably would have been helpful information, and they honestly could have just got the bomb down. And so, like, you're gonna see,
Exnid picks the right corner, just not the right time to take shots.
this should be like a free plant, dude. This should be a free plant just off of that. So like they die P5, someone could just push up at like the bookshelf. Like this guy should already be planning. This guy should push up on the bookshelf. This guy could pick up like the burning hole in the wall. Da 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 da. Watch that. But
Fortunately, both
they could
players
basically
right in
have
front of him, and
pretty much all the
they're able to take
immediate
care of X-Nade without that bomb being
cutoffs,
planted.
like,
So you're still
covered.
giving 0 for Neptune a lot.
The fact that they're not
lot of
even
time to
planning
cut.
is like probably the most annoying fucking thing I've ever seen, dude.
Time
I'd be
indeed.
screaming if I was their coach,
On
dude.
this one,
Like, what are they doing, dude?
Neptune here. They're just trying to find.
And the
free.
fact they're just standing, they're standing trying to wait for kills and they don't get any. Like, they don't get one trade. The guy just walked right into A, just slid in like fucking James Bond and just fucking got that kill. And then just fucking traded.
Seconds on the clock.
Imagine Miami like eliminates LAT. Oh my god. And Super gets the last word.
Simply not gonna
I
have
like
time
that actually.
to either locate both kills or get the objective down. And
Dude, it could happen. I have a feeling like a lot of teams are gonna be playing like a very like trepidatious.
If you are Vegas, it was a perfect start to the round.
Like,
You
I have a
Varsity's
feeling
find
like
that
we might
open kill
get
into
some
a
like
burger, which sets up Pred to be aggressive.
we might get
into a
some
burger for a
tweaky
second.
teams.
But as soon as you find those
We
two
might get
kills,
some
everyone
we're probably gonna
rallied
see
together.
like a
We don't have to
team
be
that
doing
we didn't
isolation
expect
gunfights.
just
Let's
fucking
get
make
the
a crazy
objective down
run.
and play the trades. But once that first kill goes down onto Xnid, even still with the man up advantage, you just weren't in a position to get that
Wait, I gotta see
objective
what this
planted.
fuck Chico said.
And 0-4 Neptune are able to capitalize on a massive opening round there for Vancouver to go up 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, you were an ex-pro player, my friend. You played at a level that I could never dream of, and well, I winced watching that one come on through. So I can't imagine how you felt. Just get yourselves together, play that numbers advantage. They never do. You can manage your way into A here, and Falcons, well, they've just backed on off, essentially reeling from the shock of giving up that 2v4. And that's
I
gonna give a
like
free
like the
plant potentially away to Neptune.
It's all about the timing. When
foreign
Vegas is on the
courtyard. I
stretch
actually
with
like
this
that a
retake,
lot.
They're not going to be in a position to contest instantly through glass.
But they
Now
didn't do
40
anything with
seconds
it.
to go. 4v4 in this situation. Someone eventually has to be the aggressor.
I'm surprised they didn't like try to push like both sides of the bookshelf.
Xnid backs on off, baits Neptune.
They
in,
knew that
finds one
Neptune
at
was gonna
least.
be on a wrap.
So that's an opportunity to come on in.
AG
It will
should
be
get that
traded.
trade.
4-4, just tucked away off into these doorways. Someone's going to have to check the bomb at some point. I don't think you have to worry for a moment. RCCs will cross. That's information
0-4
gained.
is literally
delaying
just on
the
a
timer.
rat
No
spot,
one's gonna
dude.
go near the bomb. 0-4 finds one. He's on his own. You
Oh,
clutch this, finds Priester as well. Just delays, dilly-dallies, tries to get himself around the pole, and Pred's just trying to find him. Pred can't get
jeez,
this
man.
cleaned up in time.
The fact that
Beautiful
spot
work
actually
from
worked is
0-4.
pretty
What's that,
insane.
1v?
I can't even lie. He was just laying right in the doorway, dude.
So that's an opportunity to come on.
Bro, this
It will
shit
be traded.
actually
0-4,
worked, dude.
Just tucked away off into these doorways. Someone's gonna have to check the bomb at
Like,
some point. I don't think you have to
bro,
worry
the fact this actually worked is
for a
insane.
moment. RCCs will cross. That's information
I mean, I
gained. Just
have to
delaying the
tip that.
timer.
I have to
No
tip
one's
it.
gonna go near the bomb. 0-4 finds one. He's on his own. And you clutch this, finds Priest.
Wait, where the fuck was AG
delaying
for
the
so
timer.
long?
No one's the bomb at some point. I don't think you have to worry for a moment. RCCs will cross. That's information gained.
AG
Just
probably should
delaying
have went the
timer.
exact same
No
side
one's
as
gonna
them.
go
If
near
AG
the
goes
bomb.
like the
0-4
same
finds
side
one.
as
He's on
them,
his
he
own.
actually probably
And
gets
you
that
clutch
trade.
this, finds Priester as well. Just delays, dilly-dallies, tries to get himself around the pole, and Pred's just trying to find him. Pred can't get this cleaned up in time. Beautiful.
AG didn't really know like what direction to go in there. He was actually kind of tweaking a little bit.
Just outrageous levels of discipline there, control. As all the chaos unfolds, he
Going
knew
for a
exactly how he
good
wanted
old
to play
fucking
that.
fashion all B
Delay,
hit right here.
halt time. The Falcons are probably wondering how the hell they're not 2 up and not being 2 down. As all forward throws a couple of shoulders, gives out all the information, and Neptune will pick up the first blood. But Priester at
Good
least answers
trade.
back.
And Vegas now have all control of this
Destroyed
site.
the
You just
car.
don't really want to get bad timing
Got
here.
a booze in the
Start to think
back,
about-
dude.
Gives out all the information, and Neptune will pick up the first
Whose
blood. but
car was
Priester at
it?
least forward. The Falcons knew exactly how he wanted
Fuck,
to play
Abuz
that.
was all the way on like the
Delayed,
Burger
halt
Street, dude. And he
time.
ran all the way back.
The Falcons are probably
He
wondering
ran
how
all the way
hell they're
back,
not 2
all
up
the way
and not
around,
being 2
dude.
down. Time.
He literally should just fuck got the memo. They're all hitting B, bro. They're lit like he fucking is hopping the wall, seeing all of them, dude. Just cut through courtyard.
Throws a couple of shoulders, gives out
I
all
know
the
he's
information, and
trying to get an
Neptune will
angle in the
pick up
back,
first
but
blood,
now
Priester
his
at
like
least answers
team
back.
is like literally getting traded here.
Vegas now have all control of this B site. You just don't really want to get bad timing here. If you start to think about that objective, thankfully Pred with the air on hand.
That was a good pick in the back, though.
But Priester at least answers
I
back.
think he like a wide swung off the heady though.
Vegas now
Yeah,
have all
he did.
control of this B site. You just don't really want to get bad
Again, they
timing
just
here.
played for
If
him.
you start to think about that objective, thankfully Pred with the air on hand is able to locate Abuza. You have the man advantage, and you also have info onto 0-4. Let's not throw this one away.
Jeez, man.
Oh, here, you're gonna get flanked from the right hand
That
side.
was just
Will
a
be
brute
cleaned
force
on up.
B push,
No
actually
clutch this time. So the Vegas, it feels like they're getting off to strong starts in rounds. I think that on the defense, they were a little bit slow, gave it up for free, but they managed a pretty successful retake apart from the fact that 0-4 goes huge. They're initially, especially in the first and third round here, they've done a great job finally clearing that up and seeing that round through. It's just about those situations where they should come out on top, not letting them slip. I think that's the difference between a team in the situation they're in and one of those teams that's looking at taking themselves into a champ spot.
And that's been their situation, basically, ever since this roster has been formed. Like, they just don't have the ice, even when you give them the heavy man advantage. And quickly into this next round, all out
Sprinted in now.
in towards Gen to go.
He actually kind of got a little bit crazy there, though.
Has been formed. Like, they just don't have the ice, even when you give them the heavy man advantage. And quickly into this next round, all don't have the ice.
Where just died, dude.
When you give them the heavy man advantage, and quickly
Oh, the guy walked right through the
next
door
round,
and just
all
shot him.
out
Okay, I
aggression
thought he
in towards
overshot
Gen.
L
Go
there.
Trade for trade. RCD's able to walk out on top with an extra one. So another man up.
Neptune and 04 actually do that a lot, where they just like go through the map together, but then like no one else is actually like there.
Everyone's just playing real tight in that situation.
Worrying thing here for Vancouver, of course, you're very late. Nasty's going to bang the door open. Done. I don't think we'll connect it.
I think that should be a 3-1 split, dude.
A 2v4 and a 1v3 clutch. Vancouver looking to try and add a third one to that tally, but
I actually think it's kind of crazy how you could like take out your frag and then switch back and then like actually take it back out. Realistically, though, the second you flip like the clip with like the frag, you know, it should be a hot fucking, it should be a hot grenade.
Stabilizing, have now found 2 rounds.
Like
and
apparently
it's
it's
doing
not.
a better job. As we said, it seems their starts are good. It's just about making sure they slow it down, breathe, compose themselves, and just assess what to do next.
Yeah, the aggression early on into these rounds and then walking away with the majority of the gunfights is giving you early man advantage and a lot of control of the map. So far, that's been the answer. And these last
I think the reason why SND's like
tie the game up at 2.
Not as popular in this game is because there's only like so many things that you could actually like do on these maps,
what
dude.
Setups are looking like.
Like these maps are just like very one-dimensional.
Rally the guys back because he is on 6 in a row. If you're Pred in this situation, probably want to bait your teammates a little bit. Or invest that RC card, because if you can earn yourself a Hellstorm, that's a massive game changer.
Problem is you
actually have a car and you're just dying in blue, hey?
Bait your teammates a little bit. Or invest that RC card, because if you can earn yourself a Hellstorm,
playing
that's
an angle, he just got slid on.
Problem is you activate, and well, RCT's falls amongst it.
Yeah.
So any
Number
sort of
6
map
making
presence
a
you were
play,
hoping to
gets
gain is
caught.
quickly thwarted, and then well, 2 kills come on through for Vancouver. So Vegas here, you're getting for a couple of freebies, and well, you at least get one out of 0-4.
Okay, go. I was about to say, somebody better trade that shit.
Pred left in a 1v3.
Like literally, someone better trade that shit.
Knocked down to 48 HP, still on 7 in a row. Makes us more capable of clutching up in this 1v3. 45 seconds to go. Both players from Vancouver currently spread, but you gotta expect them to eventually rally together for that army of 2 setup.
Red will at least get the information. It gives him the confidence to plan today. You find a clean exit. I think Pred, yeah, is going to look to wrap this and get a little bit of a timing situation.
He's going to hop it right away?
Could we just instantly jump on this bomb?
Nah, he's not.
You do. Coming in, he finds one. You slip away. No! Half a bullet was all that was needed there.
Too.
Zabuza finishes it off.
That was good.
Your Pred player at trade. Round down, use our RC
a little
card
bit,
play info.
a little bit
And
too
if you're
predictable
RCDs,
for
you just
going
simply
through
can't
all, but
afford
I
to
mean,
die
at the
in that
same time,
scenario
there's
when
like a
that is the
million
play
things
call.
that they could have did.
Fortunately for them,
A million things that he
now
actually
you're
could
down
have
by
done.
1. And already on the first play call.
Ball bang on the
Fortunately
street.
for them, now you're down by 1. And already on the first blood goes in favor of a boozer and disadvantage early.
The flurry of blows as everyone flies.
God, this guy doesn't get the trade, dude. Okay, I guess I was watching his back. I was about to say, how's this fucking guy not
getting? At least after back to make it 1v2.
What?
0-4 is flying at nothing. What are you doing? Alec here will, well, he eat that one up for free.
Go up
Turns
top.
into a 1v1. Nasty.
You guys should go up top on the roof.
Nasty has the bomb. He can back off from this. I think he doesn't want to let RCTs out. As the nade goes on over.
RCTs, if you die here in the street, you are a burger.
Really good nade.
Oh my
You're gonna have
God.
him weak. Nasty's gonna continue to finesse shoulder.
RC just put himself in a shit spot. Oh my god, he stole one, dude.
And the two-time world champion.
Bro, I was like,
able to
RC's
ice
just
up
trolling.
a
I was like, this
massive
guy's
round
about to
there for the
die,
Falcons.
dude. Like, what are you doing?
Like, if you're 0-4, what the hell are you doing, bro?
How does Nasty lose that?
2v1. Andrew, like, what is he doing?
Bro, like, Nasty, you got bomb, bro. You seem back burger. You could actually just plant right in front of his face and just make him come to you, bro. Like, he ran into the... Like, that was enough time just to plant the bomb and just, like, run.
And it does a wonderful job of just keeping
And just,
Nasty
like,
busy.
rap and
Felt like Nasty
have the
could
guy
probably have backed
tweaking.
off, tried to get there with the bomb over towards B. But Alec cooks that perfect nade and doesn't give him the opportunity, cleans it on up. Another clutch so far in RS&D.
Yeah, that's unacceptable right there.
Jeez, they're all just sprinting inside A, dude. He can't even keep track. Like, look how fast this round just went by.
Cooks that perfect nade and doesn't give him the opportunity.
It's like
cleans it on up.
three-man to
Another
A.
clutch so far in RS&D.
Look at those trades.
Right there.
Look at the bookshelf. And then a Booza all the way from, like, the dumpster with an angle, like, right inside there.
Not afford scans, but already into this next round. It's a one-on.
Wait, did he have to tell that?
Not afford scans, but already into this next round.
Not really, but sure.
You're 0-4.
Like, it definitely could have played behind the bomb,
Not
but...
afford scans, but already into this next round. It's a one-on-one in the first 15 seconds. Priest of Iabusa.
That's an AIDS
Seen
round,
this
dude.
script
Just
already?
trading like that.
As everyone squares up over A.
Oh, having the pistol out was so unfortunate, man.
So the Falcons then, leading in this one, up 4-3, finding momentum. Those opening engagements are kind of not going their way in these ones where we bang out over A, but then V1.
Priest
more manageable.
actually won a gunfight. I'm actually, like, fucking
They're
surprised.
still having that clutch factor at the end of these rounds and now have the advantage by 1. And now they're continuing the aggression by taking some DBD space away, but Nasty gains the info, hits the audible. Bomb is now going to get planted at B.
No! He tried, man. He missed. Like, right there, he missed. Ah, that is so unfortunate. Dude.
Gunfights are not going in favor
I'm actually
of them.
curious how, like,
They're still
big this
having that
game all
clutch
would be.
factor at the end of these rounds and now
They
have
just
the
walk right
advantage by
through the
1.
door on the 18.
Now they're
Oh, shit,
continuing,
my bad.
continuing
a
the
bit close
aggression
there.
by taking some DBD space away, but
They just
Nasty gains
walk
the
right
info,
through.
hits the audible. Bomb is now going to get planted at B.
He was just standing his ground, dude. He said, I'm gonna shoot this hellstorm.
Couple, but Pred will at least get one. Open things up. Vuza has managed to find his way all the way through. He could potentially be the place to activate here, but all 4 will be cleaned on up. Looks like you're trying to sniff out RCTs here just to give you a little bit of a...
I don't know, man. Like, you actually kind of just, like,
Place
ran
active
through B,
things up.
dude. Why not plant, dude?
And your shots hit a couple, but Pred
Especially
will
after
at least
the
get one.
hellstorm,
Open
too.
things up. Vuza has managed to find his way all the way through. He could
This guy's just, like, staring at courtyard forever. I'm
Potentially
like,
be the place
dude,
to
like, you
activate here,
cleared
but all 4
out
will
the
be
back and
cleaned
everything.
on up.
Just plant the bomb.
Looks like you're trying to sniff out RCTs
Get
here
that
just to
bomb
give
down,
you a little
brother.
bit of a platform to play from if you...
But now they're man down, so I gotta go play for kills.
At least you find him to make it a bit more
gets
manageable.
one.
Now it's on Neptune. Can he get anything
He's
done
about to
from the
go
Jet
hard
side?
shell the whole team by himself.
Booza wins his one-on-one, but you know that everybody else has
Bro,
to
they
be
just
aggressive
left
to
B.
map,
Like,
and
no one
instead
on
of,
fucking Vegas even
you know,
checked
rotating
B.
over towards B, they're gonna decide to
And
go
all
for B.
Vancouver's
Now,
just
Red is
sprinting
able to
into
locate
them.
it. Booza exited is gonna
Bro, they,
find
like,
the
gained the
kill.
whole
And
B bomb.
Falcons
They didn't
now
want to
at
plant.
game point. Surge have not had an answer for the aggression through DVD. And even when you're thinking that they do, when they hit the perfect audible, the hellstorm that was earned on the side of Pred was the difference maker there, because you have all the information gained once that streak is invested, and you also find the opening kill.
Pray,
So Vegas making
pray
the proper
everybody been
adjustments
blessed.
here in the
Yo,
Search
it's
and
good,
Destroy,
Shell. Yo,
put
it's good,
themselves at
Corey.
game point.
Hold on 1 sec. I gotta go. I have to go take a picture of my dryer. 1 sec. Okay. Can't believe Vancouver Gave up that last hard point. Wait, what? Give the last hard point or S&D?
We mentioned already through this tie about those opening rounds and how Vegas started them so well, but it is about how you finish, and it seems that they've found a way to just keep a chokehold on rounds, stabilize midway through.
I swear Vancouver actually trolled this S&D
Actually,
too.
Slower play from Falcons this time, so a change up in strategy. A little bit of smoke and mirrors, a little bit of misdirection.
Even when I watch the Vegas play this map against Rocker, dude, they have no strats. They have like no actual strats.
This is gonna be tough though now for Vegas, because with no
And they still somehow
pressure on
win.
any parts of the
They
map,
actually have no.
they have
They're
no info
like
on what
they're
the setup is currently
actually
looking
calling
like
everything on the
inside
fly.
Surge.
I'm convinced
Already been
they have no
35
S&D
seconds
strats
wiped
on this
off the
map.
game clock.
They are just calling everything on the
Super
fly.
patient in your spawn, and Vancouver are just banking on their tight setup in courtyard.
Their only actually quote unquote strat is whenever they hit fucking B and they just fucking 4-hit it. The only like strat I saw was like AG and RCD's, like the way that they play like the Burger Street together. Like that's it.
Especially on the side of Vancouver.
He just played an off angle.
No
He
one
just
dare
like
breathe,
gratted that shit,
especially on the side of Vancouver.
and he got
So nervous about giving
Neptune.
up his first blood, but you still will. Pred will find Neptune.
That's
on-
actually like sort of like a 50-50 because he could easily like swing around the back,
By the
but I think they
18-wheeler.
know that they don't
Priestley
play
now
like that
has
far back.
Complete control on the route in from Jens. Makes a lot of noise, of course, on entry. Gonna try and put the bomb down now. We'll actually see all four. It doesn't die, importantly.
Plant. Fuck
Stays
it.
up. Will get the bomb down. So huge fight between Abuza and
Four
Xnid
really
to try and set up to collapse
he's
around
trying
this,
his
but the
best.
bomb's down. Timer's ticking.
And all you gotta do is just play your trades. If you're Vegas, you have 04 isolated, 2v4.
Hit that AR back up, baby.
Information onto both players as well. This is going to be Vegas Falcons
Jeez, man.
closing out the search and destroy. A massive one at that.
I don't think I ever want to
Not
watch
expecting.
them play
Vegas now tied the series.
that map for S&D ever again. I actually don't think I want to watch it ever again. I'm not even kidding.
Going the way of Vegas, and they
I do not think I want to watch.
just
I want to see how they get 3-0'd in the Hacienda. I'm not really gonna break down Hacienda because they're playing on like the new patch now, so now they're gonna get like new spawns and everything. So
Simply not
can't
gonna
really
have a good time.
break down like the
Going up
Hacienda
against this
controls
Vegas squad,
anymore.
though, who
Even like the
obviously gained some
vault
momentum off of
controls
that
can't
search
really
and
break
destroy.
those down no
I
more
told
because
you
they're playing
before
on the
the
new
series
patch.
started, sometimes a team with no
So all I could really do is
expectations
just
is a very
watch
dangerous team to
how
play up
Vancouver
against.
lost this shit.
And with their SMGs firing the way that they did, Xnid in map number 1, Pred taking over in that search and destroy. Yeah,
I'm just
best believe
curious.
they
I
are
just have to know.
roaring with confidence going into this map number 3. Vancouver just need to answer the call early. For a team that struggles on
Damn,
both
the audio
sides
is
of
like
the
fucked up too.
camp your corners, value your life a little bit
He's
more,
like
and you're going to stand a pretty good chance of
yapping.
taking
No,
this
you can even like see.
No,
I forgot like the
B
beat stream was fucked
mental
up.
Side of this because
That's
of
right.
course, for our players on the stage, this is
Yeah, like the
whole
audio's
warfare
fucking messed
going
up
on
too.
Right now, where for the Falcons, as you said, they are a dog that is back
Forgot
into
about
a
that.
corner. How much bite can you come out with? Whereas with the Surge, it's a case where you got absolutely smoked last series. You take a round.
Dude,
you
my
shouldn't
ears are
lose your SD
tweaking
to
with the way the
ball
audio on
team
this
in
stream is
the
messed
league,
up. My ears
so
are
how's your
tweaking.
composure? For RCT's, well, do enough here to get that first tick on through.
Oh, this is perfect. This is a phenomenal start here for Vegas. That's another 3 net in the feed. That guy ate so many bullets, but RC's is still able to find that kill.
He's really
Second
just gonna
segment should
fucking
be
solo
guaranteed.
cap this
Alexis
shit
was
all by
able to time
himself.
to jump in at the right time, but he commits more on the gunfight to control top plat.
What are we
Second
doing
segment
if we're
does get locked,
Vancouver
but
right
RC's
now?
still the last man standing in this position.
This guy just like walk on the point too.
Absolutely.
Your corners, value your life a little bit more, and you're going to stand a pretty good chance of taking this one.
Okay, we're already like 20 fucking seconds in the round, so I missed like the whole break off.
No,
They didn't even
absolutely.
fucking
I love
show
that
the
you bring
break
up
off.
as well the mental side of this, because of course for our
So
players
RC
on
just
the
walk
stage,
right
this
onto
is
the point.
a whole warfare going on. You come series,
This is
you
what Atlanta needs to do a little bit more of, is literally just hopping on the
Second
point,
does
just
get locked,
drawing
and
them
RC's
in.
keeping it up.
That's all you
Last
really
man
gotta
standing in
do
this
too.
position.
Like you really just like hop on the control point, you always draw them in, as
Assisting
opposed to
Fred
if you're
there,
always like
through. We'll be cleaned up. I
playing
think
for
that's good
routes, taking
before
kills,
we,
unless you have like a power
consider anything
position
to
like
do with
office,
that.
obviously.
Find two
But
ticks at least.
the
Spread.
best way to get them out of hiding is
Here
literally
now,
just to
March is gonna be pushed
go
by
on the
one more,
point, because they
eventually
can't let you
clean
keep
one
that shit forever.
Vancouver here, you do get the kill that eventually will let you push out a little bit, but Vegas
Bro,
is
that
keeping
music
pressure high.
is actually
We talked about
tweaking
the
me. The
aggression
fact
that
that they didn't
like
even
to play with.
edit
Now,
this
at least it's
either. They
got
didn't even fucking
Vancouver
edit. They didn't
in a
edit
spot
the
where they
beat
don't have
stream at
anything
all.
set up.
And
they
like
don't
the
have any
VOD, they
defense
said,
as
nah,
well
we're just
before
gonna
they beat
upload
one,
it
so
like exactly how it is.
Priest hitting that pinch to find that
That's
opening
some
flow,
lazy
allows the
shit
team to
right
push
there.
through well, but Neptune's gonna fill that
Pretty sure there's a
gap
person
on
getting
the
paid
pitch.
for this
Able
too.
to line up with double. You know he's going for the Eagle Child for the third. But he gets taken care of by Pred. Pred's able to find a double. B point is going to be...
Okay, I gotta mute this, dude. My fucking ears are tweaking, dude. All I'm hearing is that do 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 do. That's all I'm hearing. It's actually annoying me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, so they hop right back on it. So once again, number 5 takes a route under you. So RC's stripped it the last time, but this time number 5 took it. He took the route. He pinched the guy well, which opened up the route for number 8. And then they both said, yeah, fuck it, let's just hop with the shit. I don't think 8 checks his pinch, but now they know he's on the pinch, but they're all just like going right through you. Really, Vancouver doesn't have control. Yo, Panos, thank you for the YouTube sub, brother. Wait, how far back that just go? What the fuck? Tweaking. I'm fucking tweaking. I'm trying to see how they... Bro, like this... Yo, like this number 4 blood is tweaking, dude. He's tweaking. They already walk right by him, dude. He has no idea. I don't even know what his plan of action was here. So, like, after, like, he gets, like, this kill, at least peek out, like, the window. Like, he thinks that they're probably going to begin, like, obviously, like, the P2 spawn because it's the close spawn. I could understand that because, like, literally no one on his team's even fucking pushed up. So, it is a spawn that they would get. But, if we rewind it back a little bit, where's number 4 right now? Like, technically, there's not really anyone there, you know, at the point in time if you're actually keeping track of the feed, but honestly, Vegas, dude, so I think Vancouver's gonna get substantially worse at this map, especially on the new patch, when people are now spawning a lot closer to B. Because even just watching the amount of times they just let, like, the other team here just, like, slip right through you every single time and just hop right on a B. So imagine if they're getting a close to B spawn. They're going to have to do a really good job at blocking that shit. And, like, preventing them, like, to fucking take routes on that. And fucking number 7 just spat, pissed, and shat on that guy. So, like, right here, 04 just annihilated him. I'm not sure if 04's health completely regenerated. I'm pretty sure regenerated by now. Like, look. Actually, no, he got shot again. He got shot again, so he's still one shot. He just zapped him, dude. And Lily number 6 instantly hops on, and 8 knows he could be taking a route, but look at that timing he gets, dude. He gets a crazy timing. Fucking Nasty just got the craziest timing on RCs you ever seen. That could have been, like, easy coordination, like, so, like, he knows that this guy ran through you. He could either come back, obviously he could also go up top. That's a possibility as well. That's a possibility, honestly. Yeah, it's a possibility. He, like, sort of, like, side-eyes it as he goes by, but doesn't actually, like, commit to watching it, but... I think Vegas did a good job getting progress and then just hopping off because they knew they had, like, no help. Literally all Vancouver's tweaking. Let me see if the audio's fixed.
Oh, you can just slow this down if you're Vegas to play TDM.
Okay, it is.
Right here on the hunt on a 6 spree. Abuza has tucked himself off here at the stairs. This wasn't cleared by Fred, so he might not expect it. Somehow stays alive. Abuza's going to want that one back. Finds RCTs, but it will be pinstripe feed in favor of Vancouver, but it's still a 6-3-9.
Nowhere to look.
Going to have to be pretty much perfect. Otherwise, giving up a valuable offense here at the start.
35 seconds. 04 needs to get something done, but gets caught slipping by Archdies. Now
Good
no
read
more
from Neptune.
respawns. Neptune has to make something
gets
out of
traded.
nothing, but he's only able to get one.
Damn, I didn't even know what the lives were already drained, too.
Everyone from Vegas should be stacking the point because the segment is so much more important. But it
Dude, it's actually like the optic strat there. It's literally just, like, hopping on the point over and over again and just, like, fucking making the other team just fly at you.
And 04's at a 4-9 start.
It's a pretty good strat, can't lie.
9-4 start over the playmaking SMGs. or either showing their dominance or showing their struggles. But now Surge has 5 seconds to make up for it. Thankfully, on their offensive approach, they're going to have that trophy system to make their way out of well a lot easier. The break-off is going to be massive. Arceus finds the player working on the pinch. 0-4 is there for the trade. You're slowly but surely working on your
Vancouver's doing the exact same thing.
Your teammates to find some success
After M5 gets that kill, you should be going on a pinch right now.
Vancouver here just trying to...
He hopped out the window to go bottom U. Now he's taking a route.
They're not really as much as you'd think, as 0-4 finds Pred. That gives an option for that second 6 contingent.
Better get the second, good. But now that guy's already there immediately.
Rexnid here,
Good,
and a
hold
couple
on.
of beautiful shots will just send Surge
Ah,
packing.
you gotta
We found
read
just
that,
the one
dude.
tick so far.
And they're still committing on this push over towards B. Now it's on Arceus with an SMG in hand.
You gotta read how long that whole thing was like taking, and that all like the teammates were all gonna be right back to help.
Now you're banking on Pred on this pinch to get
And now they're on another
pinch.
pinch.
He might have timed it to perfection. Gets the player off the point.
Dude, they just wrapped like 3 times, dude.
That's all.
Dude, they just fucking went like a double pinch there, did they not?
Still committing on this push over.
Look, like
towards
AG
B.
like ran
Now it's on
through.
Arceus with an
The guy
SMG
ran
in hand.
underneath them,
Trying to
and he
alleviate the
ran
pressure,
through,
not
literally
getting
just
caught
go
with his
flank
pants
well.
down. 0-4 is able to take space over through the backside of 10. Now you're banking on Pred on this pinch to get something done, and he might have
Oh, the
timed it to
double pinch.
perfection. Gets the player off the point, gives the comm to his teammates. Last player just out 10.
And now
That's
when
all
number
for
8
dead.
should be
Everyone
like
off the
literally
respawn.
going up top and just hard
Wonderful work
aiming.
from
Yeah,
Pred
yeah,
there. The
there you
disciplines
go.
that hit
That's
the
what he's
roof
doing.
and get
Nice.
paid
And the
out.
guy's already picking up the
Exnid here,
P4
gonna
side,
zone
but
the
he
rock.
dies.
Will be picked up. At least
Yeah,
gets the
he
information
kinda
that there's
threw.
two. Washington's well potentially overstayed his welcome a little bit in that fight.
At least he had a majority team trapped there.
So now
But
Vancouver scrambling. 40 seconds to go. Down 3 lives. You will try again
Another
at this
pinch.
key point. You find the first kill, but look at these arrows swarm.
Thank you for reading that.
Reads the players coming on through well side. And Vancouver right now having to assess exactly how they play this out. Staring down the barrel of being 2-0 down in this match.
There's only 30 seconds left to go. All of Vancouver now have to commit themselves to the OE because we don't want to waste time to wrap our way back through well. And next
They're number one, just wasting so much time,
To
dude.
go for the trade, but
guy
gonna
is
be
literally
traded.
hard watching the pinch
Vegas
for
had
like
the power positions. Final
8
15
hours, bro. He's
seconds.
gotta make
All
a
of
play.
Surge coming off the respawn and Pred again behind enemy lines, just being so damn annoying to account.
Yeah, just being the thorn in the side.
over on B.
Irritating at all times. Just not giving Vancouver a moment
Ah.
to break. You will at least get some push on out here and some success from Nasty and Abuza. So that does come on through. It gives you that 60 seconds on the clock at a time when you needed it most. But you are down 6 lives, and Falcons can play around a bit of a TDF strategy if they wish.
Ooh,
And those
I
kills
thought
are
he was
gonna
gonna
make that
turn
ever
on. I
more
was like,
comfortable.
whoa.
That's 3 dead in the feed. Last player standing is going to be Neptune. We're not going to commit on that gunfight mid-courtyard because Exit, no, my cut is over towards the rock side. He's able to get one, get out of dodge, reposition
They're up
towards
so
top
much in
spiral,
lives
almost
that like
gets the
Vancouver would
better
have to get
of
like a
Abuza there.
perfect
But it's
fucking like 2-3
4TB6.
down,
One more of the kills in this round is
and then
Vegas.
just hop on it.
Surge.
They're just trying to go
They're
for
all Pred
spawn
to at
kills,
least
but I
have
don't think
forward
that's the
presence
right
and
idea when
Nasty
you're
here
down
to
8
give you
lives.
An opportunity to squeeze.
You just gotta play for as
But
many
it has
ticks
to
as
be
possible
perfect.
at that point.
27 seconds, 5v12, and a setup from the Falcons coming on in as they start
No,
to
you're not
to
gonna
collapse on this
check
point.
that.
3 lives remaining.
Horrible
On the side of
timings.
Surge make it 2. Falcons with the aggression to just way too hard to
Damn,
account for.
they're
We are
getting
losing
fucked.
track of these players every
Dude,
chance that they get an
I watched
opportunity
Vancouver play
to
this map
do
against
so.
a lot of Hayes,
And
and they looked like they
Falcons
knew how to play it. Now
now up
it's like
2-0
crazy how like
on the control.
just play a completely different team with
Driver.
completely different players, and you just play way differently.
At 50 live.
I actually have to like speed this one up. I gotta.
Yeah, they're just going crazy right now, Andrew.
I'm just-
They're getting everything that they want in this control currently. Already the initial kills also
Yeah, I
going
gotta make
their
some
way. They
power
find the
plays
first
here in a
2.
bit.
They're working on the first segment here at the A point, and this is catching Vancouver completely off guard. Thankfully, a massive one-on-one
Yeah, if I'm
gunfight
gonna
being
get through the
secured from
VOD though.
Nasty. First segment does get locked, but at least you win the trade fight to stabilize on the map.
Damn.
Krista finds 2 up here. We said we wanted to see more out of him after map 1, and he's starting to step up indeed. Vancouver, a lot of kills, a lot of map presence. We'll see that shut down over towards Rock, but Abuza can play Thorn in the side. Abuza has been struggling to control largely
they're
through these
leaving
major
him.
qualifiers. Will be a moment to turn
I
that
don't know
around
who's
as
there.
he finds a player trying to
They're
escape.
really gonna ignore him.
Nothing then
Still.
being handed on over to the Falcons.
Yeah, you're still
Number
trying to look
6 and number
for where
7
they
are just playing
We know
for
that
like
we
some
haven't accounted
scam.
for everyone.
Oh,
Thank
he
you for
didn't
staying
see
away.
AG.
So
He
there
just
are
hopped out
your
the window.
one-on-one gunfights, but you go 2 for 2 in the
This
battle.
guy
Fred
gifted
stopping
that,
the
dude.
clock. Still trying to look. for where they are.
No.
Wait. So if I'm
They'll
04,
hand it on over to the Falcons.
Yeah, you're still trying to look for where they
like I get that guy, I'm
are.
probably
We
going
know
more
that we haven't accounted for everyone. Thankfully,
forward,
we're still
no?
getting a majority of the one-on-one gunfights.
And I'm like helping a number 2 play for like the other 2 in the back, and I'm gonna lead the rest of my team to go like deal with the people over there.
We know we have a free segment here at the B point. It's just the unaccounted for pinch by Abuza might play a factor.
Oh, and he gets found by Arcites. He reads the situation perfectly. We'll slide on forward, find gets another. And that too will then give Priester an opportunity to progress at this point. The 0-4 has to go. Already a tick down on B, a tick down on A. You don't want this to come on through. You do not need
Two
this extra
Vancouver's
60
like
seconds.
pushed back in their spawn right now.
Priester wins the next fight as well.
Oh my god.
This is getting bad. Now if you are serious, because you have no
Vancouver got
map
no
control, you are stuck
space.
in
They're
your
gonna get
spawn. You need
traded.
someone to have a moment. Abuza at least wins
Good
the one-on-one.
flat
Massive from
kill.
the top of the
Oh,
ropes,
Priester-
able to find two. Has that player one shot. Does not want to
Oh,
give
he gets
up
the
this
kill
last
on
segment here at the
04?
B point. Find two. Has that
Yeah,
player
Lydia
one
Ford just
shot.
flew off
Does
the
not wanna
balcony.
give up this last segment here at the B
He
point.
probably coulda,
But
like,
Priester,
actually
he's already gained his health back. Almost finds a double kill there, but at least all time for his teammates to get back into the mix.
Big moment for Nasty and the Boozer to
They're
do
just
something.
flooding,
Nasty
dude. They're
gonna
all getting
be
like a P2 spawn. They're all just
back on down
flooding
here,
the
though,
top
for a
now,
moment.
and that
Actually
guy's
doesn't
just
even
going
get
on
to
the
do that.
point.
He's cleaned all
You have
up,
like
so you're
full
very
map
far forward if you're the
control.
Falcons. Look at this pressure.
And now
On A
Vancouver got a
and
pick. This is
B,
probably like the
Vancouver have to
worst
pick one.
scenario.
So you're
This is probably like the worst scenario to be in if you're on like defense
Very far
right here.
forward.
This is the worst scenario to be in. Like the second like they have the office control, that they're on B and they're on A. Dude, this is a fucking.
Falcons.
This
Look
is
at this
probably the worst spot you could ever be in on like a
pressure.
defense.
On A and B, Vancouver have to pick one.
Because not only do you have to multitask like between going over there. If you go through this side, there's probably gonna be a guy either shouldering like the point up on the patio. You go through here, there's definitely gonna be a guy around here, you know, either office or at like the vault. If you go this way, either a guy in the window or maybe the guy over here. And if you try to go for the A point, going through bottom line is annoying, you know. So it's just like a terrible spot.
One and scramble. You put a lot of faith into Neptune here to clear this up, and Arcites will find him, and that's 3 dead in the feed. This B point is coming on through, and A will start to move.
Yeah, and that's all 4 dead. Now everyone's gonna stack. Everyone coming
Dude,
off of
they're
the respawn, and they.
dude.
And B, Vancouver have to pick one and scramble. You put a lot of faith into Neptune here to clear this up. And B,
Bro, like
Vancouver have to pick one and
whoever
scramble.
this last guy
You put a
was
lot of
right
faith
here.
into Neptune here
Bro, you're all by yourself, bro.
to clear
Dude,
this
just
up,
like
and
leave
Arcites-
that shit, dude. I would just leave that shit. You know?
And he's cleaned on up. So
Like,
you're
so-
very far forward if you're
So who's the
Falcons.
first
Look
guy
at
to
this
die?
pressure.
So like
On
Abuza
A
gets
and
AG.
B,
Fuck,
Vancouver
AG just scammed there.
have
Not
to
gonna
pick
lie,
one
he
and
scammed.
scramble. You put
Like the second that
a
guy
lot of
died,
faith into Neptune here to clear this up, and Arcites will find him, and that's 3 dead in the feed.
and then
Put
like
a lot of
3
faith
hops
into
on the
Neptune here to
point. I
clear
don't even
this
know
up,
why.
and Arcites will find him, and that's 3 dead.
Like I don't know what 3's doing.
Scramble. You put a lot of faith into Neptune here to clear this
Like why does 3 hop on the point here?
up, and Arcites will find him, and that's 3 dead in the feed. This B point is coming on through, and
He was up top.
this up, and
Wait, he was
Arcites
up
will
top?
find to pick one and
Yeah, like so
scramble. You put a
Exit
lot
is like down low, but I think Exit
faith into
climbed up.
Neptune here to clear this
Like, I think he
up, and
climbed up right there because I could like see him. He's like elevated. I think Exit
Arcites
climbed
will
right
find
there.
him, and that's 3 dead in the feed.
That guy was
this
on
B
the
point
point
is
and
coming
he
on
killed him,
through, and
yeah.
A will start to move.
Yeah, and that's all 4 dead. Now everyone's gonna stack. Everyone coming off of the respawn, and Vegas Falcons series on that
That is
dominant
insane.
multi-kill after multi-kill. The face from
Wait, I need the GG breaking point. I need GG breaking point. So that game was on Friday. So this one. It's a 3-0. A 250 to 138. Fucking rewind. Okay. Oh, I will watch that real quick. Jeez. Sky Priest is literally in the Jan Sport, dude. Actually in the Jan Sport, for real.
Fred says it all. 20 total CDL points. You've only won 2 matches, actually 3 because you won 1 in a minor tournament. But
Yeah,
you
I'm not
didn't
gonna
get
break
any
them this
points for
rewind because
that.
we're just gonna get spat on.
But
So,
it's just like the way that they're playing. Like I keep on saying, the team with
dude, I am
unexpected
fucking tired today. Holy
expectations.
fuck.
they are just coming out here and just doing whatever they want right now to Vancouver. And if you are Surge, on a map that you usually don't find a lot of success on, the teamwork and everything that has got you into this position of being one of the top teams throughout this entire season, it needs to all be clicking here. Your ARs are able to dominate on Vault. You shut down the ARs on the opposite side for Vegas. And the way that they were shooting that last map, if they do that again, they're going home.
XNet does not mind the early challenge, but Vancouver will at least find the first 4. So a moment to breathe then and assess the situation. But the Falcons, of course, you are looking to set up how you retake this. A couple players being sent through Burger.
Vancouver's playing way too tight.
P2 rotation. The one thing nice and early, of course, you find a lot of kills here for the Vancouver Surge. For the Falcons, is not panicking. It's knowing that what you've done so far through the series has got you into this position where you could...
Vegas definitely could have did a better job, like, splitting up this fucking setup a little bit. The reason why I don't like this, because, like, this guy could actually, like, he could easily cross there, and then all of a sudden 3 gets, like, dragged away, and then that makes space for number 7. Like, it's very easy to drag him away, but I think he just, like, takes a chow he shouldn't be taking. But this is, like, the ideal setup, because, like you basically know they're all going to, like, spawn on the street. One guy's probably going to go around. You need the guy around, like, the bookshelf area, obviously the guy on the hill, then, like, that guy there.
To set up how you
pretty good setup, but, like, all number 5's got to do, he just slide around the corner. Like, if he slides around the corner and does not die there, all of a sudden 3 gets dragged away, and all of a sudden it's, like, 2 and 1 against 8, 7, 6, and, you know, it's a lot more possible.
The one thing nice and early, of course, you find a lot of kills here for the Vancouver Surge. For the Falcons, is not panicking. Is knowing that what you've done so far through this series has got you into this position where you could see
yeah, but I don't think Vegas knows how to stretch out a defense.
Well, they turned the knife very early to go up 17.
Yeah, they're one of the best hardpoint teams we got in the game.
You gotta stretch the defense, bro. You gotta, like, make a guy.
Going up against the struggling Falcons lineup.
Oh, pull a guy. I just keep yawning. Holy shit.
You currently have the spawns that you want. Going over towards
you gotta pull a guy away, dude. You gotta pull a guy away. This splits up the whole setup. Makes shit way easier for, like, your team.
Last player is gonna be Arcides. Easily gets taken care of.
That car is fucking annoying. Blows up at random times.
He's gonna get that. Over the top, land on Nasty. Pred will find 2 breaking out of gens, so all 4 here got quite a bit of work to do before teammates can get into any sort of position to cover. Arcides will find another. All 4, it's just about buying time, and well, he won't be afforded it. The Falcons use that trademark aggression to just hammer in through the front door. Abuza will still be in the fight. But honestly, it's probably a case of just delaying, hoping your teammates can hit through the front. Does a wonderful job of that, and as his teammates collapse on in, he probably saves this hill from being broken.
Yeah, that is a beautiful play right there from Abuza, who has been having a struggle of a series so far. He's been without.
No, that's actually, like, not bad from Vegas though, because that's honestly what you have to do. Is just hit the shit from the front and just, like, hold and, like, play fucking corners and, like, make them out of the chow you. You could, like, clean some people up, and then you could, like, push for a flip.
P3 to P4 chain is going to be the difference maker. Vegas currently have the spawns that they want. Now just put someone in a hard point.
Number 6 going on a pinch.
Got a lot to watch. Trying to keep an eye on Main Street. XNet
dude, he's really giving number 1 like the deep spawn, dude.
How important that could be as he slips on through. You at least go back. Oh, okay, at least goes back to clean it on up.
Okay, so, like, if I'm like Neptune right here, and my teammate fucking calms, I got, like, the deepest spawn I'll ever fucking get in the game. If he actually even calmed it, not sure if he actually did or not. If he even, like, calmed, like, this guy got the deep ass spawn, dude. That tells you there's a person, like, around here. There's a person around here fucking somewhere.
XNet pushed up here, but has missed Neptune, and how important that could be as he slips on through. You at least go back. Oh, okay, at least goes back to clean it on up. Almost made it interesting, but survived the engagement.
Big win.
That one onto 0-4 is a huge fight indeed. Push on that 5 spree and gives you mid-map control, which will continue to protect your hill.
And there's still 30 seconds to fight for here. Still stabilizing on the back end with the spawns and your AR. Everyone whipping out an extra one. We are holding down the long lane. This player in the hard point is going to one shot. Exton knows I don't really have a lot of ammo in my pistol, but I'm still going to commit on it. My teammates are here to assist. That's another clean 4 dead. Basically a flawless hold here at the P3. And now Surge are looking to find a break at one of the more difficult hills that we have here in the season.
Pred's job here is just to delay. It's just to ensure that no one can push this for free. And
There's
well, 4 is over-aggressive, and 0-4 does indeed.
Back end with the spawn.
Your hill.
And it's still 30 seconds to fight for here. It's still
map control, which will
Yeah, like
all
Late Night
four
Peter's tweaking,
done up.
dude.
Almost made it interesting, but survived the engagement.
Big
and
win.
that one onto 0-4 is a huge fight indeed. Push on that 5 spree and gives
I think
you
like
mid-map control, which
no,
will
he
continue
probably
to
had a
protect
backup
your
because
hill.
his team, but
And it's still 30 seconds to fight for here. It's still stabilizing on the back end with the spawns and your AR. Everyone whipping out an extra one. We are holding down the long lane. This player in the hard point is got one shot. Exton knows I don't really have a lot of ammo in my pistol, but I'm still going to commit on it. My teammates are here to assist. That's another clean 4 dead. Basically a flawless hold here at the P3. And now Surge are looking to find a break at one of the more difficult hills that we have here in the season.
I think like the position that like number 6 is in is probably the most stressful point of this map at any time. Is when you have control of, like the P4 side and you have to like think if this guy's either gonna like try to cut through court, go through P5, or take the long route, or if just like no one's going to do it and they all fled the street, but then you're not there because you're thinking that one guy's gonna go around. Probably the most annoying part, because having to watch court and the 18 is like annoying. Chances are most of the time you're gonna get a terrible timing. It's the most annoying thing ever. And like a number 6 is watching the 18 side, and fucking number 1 just sneaks right by because he can't even watch everything. And fucking this guy's fucking wondering, Priest is wondering how the fuck that died in the back, and all of a sudden X is like, what the fuck?
At least picks up courtyard.
All of a sudden X is like tweaking, and they lost the spawns off of that one guy sneaking through. It's a very hard job on like that 18 side. I would honestly just allow them, honestly, to go through 18 side. I would like watch it temporarily, but you can't let him go through courtyard. I think courtyard's more important because like
find a break at one of the more difficult hills that we have.
I'm gonna fucking pull up the marker for this. So I think courtyard's more important. Courtyard's more important when there's like around that much time left and like P4 is about to pop. Because if they just like break you on the street and you have no one obviously watching that because you're thinking everyone's gonna fucking come from down there, I mean it's an easy fucking path to the hill. At least if they take like the long route, if you don't see him, usually like, the guy on the hill could pick it up because he has to go through the door, and usually there's a guy in the back that could like spawn there and easy pick that up. Like it's a pretty easy thing to pick it up. Even if there's a person watching that side, I usually still always check it anyway. But if they go right through like the court street and like they hit, I mean it's way harder, just way harder. But
here in the season,
like he's just hard watching that. Like a lot of people actually like stare, go back and forth, stare, you know, they go back and forth. He's just locked in on the 18 side. He's not even watching court.
To ensure that no one can push this for free.
Probably because for like a certain point in time right here, like the number 8 was like right there, so you probably feel like you didn't have to watch it, but that's just probably like a communication thing. Like, yeah, we don't know what we're watching, and 8 just looked, and then 1 just came right through.
It's just to ensure that no one can push this for free, and well, potentially a little bit over aggressive, and 0-4 does indeed get
That's
on
a great play from
the
0-4 because he did not hesitate at all. He just ran right through. He was basically banking on a terrible timing,
break so far.
And he got
will
it.
continue to apply pressure, but Vancouver Surge off the back of 0-4, splitting that setup in half, will find their way in for P4.
He didn't hesitate at all. He just ran right through.
To find that opening right through
It's honestly what the fuck you have to do sometimes, because like if the longer you just like hesitate and like you wait,
over
they'll
towards this
probably
money
fucking
hill,
pick
but
it up by
now
then, you
the
know.
ARs are starting to hit. Nasty's able to pop a double. 0-4 picks one up off the ground, and that's 3 dead. This final 25 looks like it's gonna go their way. But Falcons know we have to create extra layers on our approach. Let's continue to be annoying, continue to be aggressive, and have our rotation over towards Jen's a lot easier.
Really, number 4 is pushing out now.
Jeez, big fight. Finds Neptune. That doesn't
they're
allow
super
Vancouver
fucking
Surge
pushed
out
out.
for
They're
free
super
then.
pushed
Varsity
out.
trying to just hem back this coming wave. As his teammate sets up in gens. How long can you stay alive for? Not very, and the Semtex will be too long. So Vancouver Surge gonna try and hit this straight through the front. Priest up. So much work
I
to do.
actually kind of like this right here.
Finds Neptune. That doesn't.
You guys like actually
Jeez, big
9
fight.
seconds left. Never mind.
Finds Neptune. That doesn't allow Vancouver Surge out for free then. Varsity trying to just hem back
For
this
boosted
coming
actually
wave.
fucking fight that corner
His
though.
teammate sets up in gens.
There's a lot of
How
people
long can
that
you stay
are
alive for?
checking that
Not
shit,
very, and
which
the
is
Semtex will be
crazy.
too long, so Vancouver Surge gonna try and hit this straight through the front. Priest up. So much work to do. Finds one. Teammates arrive in numbers. And Dread Also then activating around RV. Brisa, it's just about delaying times, continuing to soak and hope your team is going to arrive, but
I'm gonna get a pinch spawn. Oh man.
Driving numbers.
Who gave him that? It
also
was
then activating
Xnid?
around RV.
Damn, Xnid did that.
Brisa, it's just about delaying.
And number 7's
times.
not gonna read it, dude. He got a dumpster spawn. I already talked about this analysis fucking video, dude. If you get a spawn on the side there, dude, it's basically the game telling you.
Continuing to soak and hope.
Basically, the game's telling you that there's a person in this area.
Your team is gonna arrive, but
Usually, if it's a bit closer, like on like this side, like unless your team's right there, but if it's just you all by yourself, there's usually a guy in there
04 spawned out.
all the time.
Out, and now his pinch is going to be felt. At least able to find one. Pred finds one.
If he doesn't read it, and then this get two,
gonna be
dude.
To soak and hope your team is gonna arrive. RV.
But like, this is where like experience for Xnid needs to like improve, obviously over like the years. It's fucking first year, obviously, but in scenarios like this, like they just got like some people dead, like they got like 2 dead. He should be able to calm here. Like I'm pushed up here, probably like they're gonna start spawning out. Like at least like one guy's probably gonna start spawning out because you're essentially blocking from there. Especially seeing how far like your team's fucking pushed up, you're basically blocking. Unless you have a guy who's actually just standing at the crate, that's the only way to actually block this spawn and actually give like number 1 like a deeper spawn that way. Is if like you're actually blocking, but you're not blocking.
Brisa, it's just about delaying times, continuing to soak and hope your team is gonna arrive, but 04 spawned out.
And he definitely didn't call it out, and AG definitely did not know anything about that spawn. If he loaded spawn parallel like that, it usually means the guy in the back.
Now you have control of the elephant side. You're spawning them
And
all
if you don't
towards
believe me, go back and watch any rewind game and you'll fucking see it.
All the SMG presence that they had around this hard point, you gotta work your way back in.
Oh.
Maybe a little bit of a blessing on the spawn, but it's what you do with the cards you're dealt. No far,
Take a look at this, dude.
Hard point. You gotta work your way back in.
Look, so like, take a look how they're effing up the spawns here. So like, he's like fucking pushed up far on this, and that would block that one off. They have like no one blocking the back. He's pushed out of 18, so like they can't get the 18 spawn. Look at where they spawn, dude. They spawn in the corner. That's an interesting thing to actually like learn for like the future. Is like that right here. I should actually like I should actually take a picture of this. I'm gonna Gazzo this and like show my Discord. I'm gonna Gazzo that because it's like those are the things that you could do if like you're blocking a spawn. Obviously, they probably didn't even fucking like intend for that shit to happen, but
a little bit of a blessing on.
But like, and now like they know about it, and now since
spawn,
like
but it's what you do
4 is not blocking,
you're dealt.
and now like they could get that one.
Certainly played his hand the best way he could. That being said,
Lead number 4 is fucking going on a marathon, dude.
Most certainly played his hand the best way he could.
A little bit too extra, if you ask me, but I mean, like, you did get that one trade, but way too far. Taking way too many routes.
Will mean that we sit.
That's a crazy gunfight kill too.
To fight every bit for this.
Dude, that looked insane.
Sometimes, and they are continuing to fight every bit for this. Scrap time will mean that we sit at about a 30-point gap at the end of the first. Maybe a little bit of a. So
it's like this. Like a number 4 like pushes up here. Really gives them splits. I'm curious as to why like teams don't like wait. So like after they get like the 4 down here, so after they get the 4 down, why not just like stay here for like 2-3 seconds and guaranteed all 4 of them all spawn up. You're blocking it. All 4 of them run the exact same side. I don't know why teams don't do like enough of that. I think it's like some ADHD like tweaky shit. But if you like just like chill, like you just got 4 down, just wait 2-3 seconds and then go on a pinch, and then you know they're all coming from the same side and everyone can look at the same side. Instead, like you basically like give them splits with shorter splits your hand. Doesn't really matter. It's fucking 10 seconds left anyway, but it could just help you in like the kills department and just to like just control, just to have control of the map more, as opposed to just having everything like a little bit too chaotic. But
will mean that we sit at about a 30-point gap at the end of the first rotation. We head back to P1 and Xnid and Pred find 2 kills to break on in. Neptune here's gonna try and split this. Pred. You look, you search, you're seeing nothing, you get the wrong
Got the
timings,
guy
and
up
that
the
will be
hill.
Vancouver with a great rotation.
Ooh.
Yeah, great break right there from Vancouver because they were trying to look where the hell is Brett. This guy's contesting the hard.
Oh, Burger, that guy at the Burger spawn.
Watching over him.
What number 4 is
Keep
playing
him
for this guy?
alive. So Surge now soaking
Nice
up a lot of
kill.
time here at P1. They still are trying to
A little bit
stabilize
too
on the back
antsy
end
there
for the spawns
again.
They want going over towards
This
P2.
guy gotta chill out a bit,
Barito
dude.
Not making their job easy. He's able to find the double Pred strikes for the third.
Just
That's
pre him
all
like a
four
little
dead.
bit more.
Spawn still in control
Or
of
just like
Vegas. This is the way
anticipate that
back
they're
to the game.
just anticipate where they're coming from.
The third. That's all 4 dead. Barito
Wait, so
not
number
making
6 is now blocking
their
now?
job easy.
Look where number 6 is, dude.
He's able to find the double Pred strikes
Look at where Xnit is.
for the third. That's all.
So you're telling me if you have a person blocking blue,
All 4 dead. Spawn still.
that they're gonna get like a deep P4 spawn?
In control of Vegas. This is the way back into the game.
Same work out of Pred
That's
there to
like
find that 2-piece.
Basically at the spawn
Just,
point at
trying
that
to step
point.
on over. I like to cinch yourself off in the corner here. Just buy a bit of time. Finds one, and to be honest, that's about as good as you could have expected. Zabuza finds 2.
Oh, what this guy's
Here,
doing
just
on the
buy
street,
a bit
dude.
of time. Finds one, and to be honest, that's about as good as you could have expected. Zabuza finds 2. Pred though is going to miss
That's like a little
nasty,
bit of a bad
playing up
timing,
through
but
Burger side, so that could hand the P2 rotation on over.
second of all, this
Nah.
fucking like team died. Like you
And
need to
finds
back up
one, and
anyway.
to be honest, that's about as good as you could have expected. Zabuza finds 2. Pred though is going to miss nasty, playing up through Burger
Oh,
side,
look,
so
they're
that
all
could hand the
spawning out.
P2
Now they all gotta
rotation
run
on
at the
over.
hill, dude.
And that could
These
well
poor
be the one
guys.
where we start to see a little bit of a gap appear here. 50 points already, and that clean
Well, he took like
rotation
a number
for
1 already on a
Vancouver
fucking
could set them
pinch,
up for
dude.
so much more.
Yeah, and this is the same thing that Vancouver did in that map for 1. Final 10 seconds of the old time. They find every single kill, flip you all the way across the map while they soak up a majority of the time at the old HP. Now you window rotation over towards new. You stabilize the big one-on-one. Secured there from 0-4 onto Priesta. Now all your focus is on the front door. But still, Vegas, even with not the power positions, they're able to execute a majority of the kills. And 0-4 last man standing. You spawn
Maybe it's like
out,
the last
Vegas
like true
get the break.
time that like a Vegas is gonna get.
Priesta, by the way.
Old HP. Now you window rotation over towards new. You stabilize the big one-on-one. Secured there from 0-4 onto
And that
Priesta.
team got caught
Now all your
lacking,
focus
and
is
then
on
the guy on the
front
hill
door.
got caught lacking. This is
one.
just like a tweak fest.
P.
dude.
Now you window rotation over
How do you even
towards new.
die
You
from a fucking
stabilize
setup
the big
like this, dude?
one-on-one. Secured
So you have the guy in the cop car and a guy in like the dumpster. I feel like number
there from
3,
0-4 onto
who is
Priesta.
it?
Window rotation
I feel like number 2 should be like already pushed up at the car by now.
over
But
towards new. You stabilize
you don't need to play fucking cop car when there's already a guy in the dumpster. Makes no sense.
the big one-on-one.
You need to
Secured
like
there
help
from
keep the
0-4 onto
pressure off the
Priesta.
hill.
Now all your focus is on the front door.
And you have the guy in the
but
dumpster
still,
who is
Vegas, even
actually
with
watching
not
over
the
you.
power positions, they're able to execute a majority of the kills. And 0-4 last man standing. You spawn out. Vegas get the break.
Priesta, by the way, has gone absolutely huge here. Just basically took himself off in the corner and being a pain. Rather than finding kills, he's just been a bit of a nightmare for Vancouver to clear. Fred as well doing his
Dude, they just
rather than
fucking shot
by
him,
the way,
dude.
has gone absolutely huge here. Just basically took himself off in the corner and being a pain.
And they just, dude, who just fucking picked RCs in the back? Okay, it was nasty. Okay, like a nasty therapy.
Rather than
Okay, I
finding
could
kills, he's
accept
just been a
that.
bit of a nightmare for Vancouver to clear.
That's a good kill though. That's a good kill from Nasty.
Priesta, by the way, has gone absolutely huge here. Just basically
Probably
took
like
himself off
slid on the
corner
car
and
there
being a
and just got like
Rather
railed
than finding
like
kills,
literally
he's
so
just been a bit
quick.
of a nightmare for Vancouver to clear. Fred
Damn.
as well doing his work, but Vancouver break themselves back on in. You will still have close spawns if you are the Falcons, although one spawn out for Fred might actually give him a free route into those 3 spawns. Keep an eye on number 7 on your mini-map here as he gets himself
Oh my
around and
God.
through.
Going hard
All
for the
4
scrap
2
time.
beauties on the point, but an opportunity then for Falcons.
And now like Vegas is gonna be at a crossroads because now they have to
He's the
play
only one
for
in a
like
position
they
to
have to play
potentially
for this
play for the
fucking
spawns that he
P3 because
wants.
they can't allow the lead to
At least
grow.
block him for
Flip.
now. We
And
just
look
got
at how they
him
fucked
to
up the color. Like that color looks like it's
an
green.
angle. Able to
On,
find
like,
that
the
jump
hard
cut onto
point.
a boozer, but everybody else falls
And
at
in
the
the
wrong
arrows,
time.
like it
Spawn's
actually
already
looks like a
flipped.
green.
Surge in the power
Like it's
position.
actually
They've reached that
it's actually like
190
that
mark. They can close it
teal
out the money
blue.
hill in P4.
Playing through the courtyard. You'll
That's
find a couple of kills
unfortunate.
here, unfortunately.
In the power position, they've reached that 190 mark. They can close it out the money hill in P4.
he just got
Playing through the
terrible
courtyard. You'll find a
timing,
couple of
dude.
kills here. Unfortunately, for the Falcons, all that's going to do for Vancouver is spawn them deep. Actually, you do end up flipping a boozer out for a moment. You manage enough to block. Neptune's got a lot on his hands here. He just tries to hold that back line. Finds the first, finds the second. Incredible work out of Neptune as Priest tries to stay alive on the point.
This is a good
Neptune
time
may
if
have just handed
you're
you the
Vancouver.
rotation
This
on
is for
over. It's got
And
a
fucking
them deep.
Vegas just
Actually,
love
you
the
do
spawns like that.
you'll find a couple of kills here. Unfortunately, for a moment, you manage enough to block. Neptune's got a lot on his hands here. He just tries to hold that back line. Finds the first. You manage
Guy's
enough to
literally
block.
two-piecing in the back, dude.
Respawn them deep. Actually, you do end up flipping
Cannot
Abuza
happen.
out for a moment. You manage enough to block. Neptune's got a lot on his hands here. He just tries to hold that back line. Finds the first. Finds the second.
Now
Good
look
work
at
out
where
of
they're
Neptune. As
spawning,
British tries to
dude.
stay alive on the point. Neptune may have just handed you the
Hell
rotation on
spawns,
over.
bro.
It's
Just
a
hell
foot race
spawns.
over towards this RV side. We've got Archites and
Yeah,
O4
but it's
trying
gonna
to
go
figure
back around too. And he gets the
Neptune might
gap.
have handed you the rotation, but he also might have handed you the game.
And number
Because
one
that
just
massive
fucking
double
in.
allows his team to
Doo-doo
secure the
land.
spawns that they want, going over towards the P4. Usually phenomenal when you talk about a squad.
Some
that's
of
fully
Wolfer's
set up and
like,
off the
dude,
money hill.
you cannot play hardpoint like that for like your whole entire career. I think I already know exactly what 04's fucking player profile is. You cannot play that way your whole career. You need to add something to your to like your bag. You can't be going on a pinch every chance you get, dude. Sometimes you need to be a little bit more direct.
To go away. Falcons, can you withstand the pressure? Yet another wave. Priest almost locks on for the second, but it's all 4 for 2. You can't win it here if you're Vancouver. You can get pretty damn close. So for the Falcons, it's got to be perfect if you want to clean the series up here and avoid a map 5. The strategy here, draw a line and force Vancouver to try and cross it. But those opening kills might actually give you a bit of an opportunity to push out and gain some map presence.
Yeah, you have to gain
I
that
actually just
presence
fucking
because
passed
you
out there 'cause I
realistically
fucking
don't
knew the
wanna
map
give
was
up
over.
all
Holy
this
shit.
jump time to Vancouver, but now
I
that
already
this
kind of
is
watched like the
already gonna be
dealership,
made
but I'm
for
gonna
you.
like skim
You're
over
only
it
gonna need
again
about
because I
15
literally fucking said I was gonna watch
Ring
the whole
around the
series.
rosy, Prez able to
So I'm
get
actually gonna watch.
better of Neptune, but
gonna watch the
Abuza
dealership
finds
again.
the trade. And even though Vegas technically win the rotation, you're instantly in position to find the break. Now Vancouver have the numbers.
Indeed, it will be a pinstripe feed, and right now that suits Vancouver for a moment, and that team kill will confirm it. Neptune comes on in, and when it's most chaotic, he's at his absolute best.
Oh, I didn't
Pushes
even
on out,
change my
gets cleaned
fucking
up.
pick.
A little bit more of a back and forth and a flurry. You need it 7 seconds, and that is 4 dead. The Falcons have got a sprint, and I don't think anyone will get even close as Vancouver clean
on.
this one up and send us on to
didn't
a
even
map
realize I didn't
5.
change my
And
thumbnail.
despite some impressive stuff from the Falcons through this series, Vancouver stick their chest out, come out swinging indeed in this map 4.
I had
And
an
make it
Apex.
convincing.
I had an Apex
And they're
fucking
just a better
thumbnail on.
hardpoint team.
I forgot I was
But
actually
not
gonna do
really
like the
have a lot
thumbnail,
of
but then I
successful victories
fucking like
here on a
forgot.
map like Rewind. You
Whoops.
still understand the teamwork aspect of what we need to do to walk away victorious. One match that they played where X
Yeah, I mean, like honestly,
Lying to you.
fuck
It has
Base doesn't even
been
know what they're
really
doing on the
something to
map,
watch.
so it is what it is.
It has indeed been a case of for Vancouver, their S&D struggles are just characterized by the fact that Nasty running a .58 so far through the major
Why are
four
you doing
calls
what?
in S&D, and some of the things that we saw in that map too. Of course, you
I
think
don't
about
even know what that kid
no,
said.
some of the decision making that went on. We couldn't quite believe it, especially on a team coached by someone like Rambo Ray. But looking over at the Falcons, not just talking about where this could all go wrong potentially for Surge, they have been making it very interesting, at least in their searches. So we're off, we're underway. Game 5 to book our ticket through
Oh,
to
they're
lower
doing that
round 2.
fucking annoying
Neither
fucking
squad
sound thing
already
again.
trying to be the first
I'm gonna
one to
mute it
initiate
on the stream until it like fucking changes. It's like the background. It's like the background music. It's at least so annoying. It's like fucking like 8 audio fucking tracks in this fucking shit. Look at the island number 2's playing. He is on a fucking island down there. Nice. Dude, this music is fucking annoying. AG was just playing for that fucking guy in the back. God, that background music is still happening. There's like rock music playing. I can't play it, guys. I literally can't play it. Not enough time to throw that nade. Dude, look, all you hear is like that. All you literally hear is that music in the back.
Right, yourself a little bit of folklore here, but unfortunately with not picking up that kill, you basically give away your position.
So annoying.
You do have.
I don't even want to hear it. I actually just want to like mute this stream. Okay, yeah, X's gonna lose this, so. Oh, they fucking fixed it. Okay, good. It's gone now.
1-1 then in this game 5. Again, the Falcons looking at a situation where they could gobble up nearly on their entire points for the season. And Vancouver Surge here pushed all the way through. You're going to get the site for free, but you overstep if you're Neptune. Give up the first blood where the trade is, but Bomb goes down. And now you're forced to back out of this.
I actually admire that though, like just really trying to like hit that A side.
Scenario,
like,
but Priesta just gonna slide on out, set up his teammate for the bait and switch, but 0-4 with the response, able to line up 3 to close out the round.
Right there.
Vancouver responded with the trade.
Aggression. We don't see this often.
Wait.
It's a retake. Such a tough spot to be in. So Falcons then are going to go for some mid-map aggression. We don't see this often. Oh my god. Nesty finds the blood.
Oh, and Exodus just trying to dance with death, unfortunately.
Did Nesty
get
that blood?
Nesty finds the blood.
Oh, in the window? Okay.
Oh my god. Nesty finds the blood.
EG peeked up right after.
Nesty finds the blood.
Oh, and Exodus just trying to dance with death.
I think he's like on top of something. I think Nesty.
Aggression. We don't see this often.
Yeah, he is. Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
Nesty finds the blood. It's like that angle's like actually kind of crazy.
Trying to dance with death. Unfortunately, 0-4 is
fucking hops up on him too.
Nesty finds the blood.
Oh, and Exodus just trying to dance with death. Unfortunately, 0-4 is able to line him up. So the aggression for Vegas has not worked out here, and Vancouver are starting to now dominate in this search to destroy. A 1v4 technically on the card for Priesta, knocked down to 33 HP. Second rounds.
Felt
he was going north.
Hooked away very easily. So the Surge then up 3-1.
How does fucking
bounce
Vegas,
back?
Or I mean, how does fucking Vancouver
looking for that 2-2 splits up and potentially back over towards that courtyard? Just more of a setup here for Vancouver where you're applying more caution to that potential pinch.
But I love the setup initially already from Vegas. You have been map controlled. An unfortunate team nade from Neptune is gonna.
That had to have been like in the air. I think like Forrest trying to like throw it like right through the window.
But I love the setup initially already from Vegas. You have been map controlled. An unfortunate team.
Or he just like.
But I love the setup initially already from Vegas. You have been map controlled. An unfortunate team nade from Neptune is gonna take down 0-4. RC's already finds a second. Now you gotta try to make something out of nothing. A minute left to work with. Neptune and Abuza left to clutch on up.
It doesn't matter how we try and tactically break down that one. It's an unfortunate misstep, and you're gonna try and answer back if you're Neptune, but Exnid, who has been shooting straight all damn
to create.
Not giving you a thing though. I like that.
This side of the map, they need to show me something.
Falcons essentially handed a lifeline off the back of that teammate, but what can you do with it? RCXD give Vancouver Surge a bit of map presence. It is eventually picked on out, but that will burn through some time and gain some information for free. And Pred will find a boozer off the back of the car bomb there. And suddenly, Vancouver have to consider that there might have been an A rotation, but Vegas Falcons have called a bluff and full sent it over to B. So Bomb will go down, and potential for a 4-3 hold here.
Oh, that's a massive first blood, because like you said,
there might have been. We'll find a boozer time and gain some information for free. And suddenly, so
blood, because like courtyard controls the defensive setup over towards the opposing site. And now you have all of courtyard control with the man-up advantage. You just don't want to allow your teammates to get isolated. Thankfully, everyone is still into the play. And now it's a 1v3, making a 1. All
Priesta cleaned up, turn into some aggression over towards A.
No,
Priesta cleaned up. turn into some aggression. It's getting some wind into their sails, and it looks like that is going to
Let's see what
turn into
Priest is
some
doing.
aggression over.
I want to say, because I don't think anyone effed up a nade, but maybe they did. Actually, there's
Towards
no
A.
replays.
No way.
Priesta cleaned up. Not 100% sure what cleans him up there, but unfortunately will mean that the Falcons lose the numbers. What I will say though, if you're Vancouver, you've dropped the bomb in an awful place.
He's not in the best position. Nash is just going to back down Arcides, potentially try to recover this. But Xnit is there to assist his teammate. Trying to pull off the 2v4. Nash is just going to recover the bomb and hit the rotation out. Play the man-up advantage in the 3v2. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Big win.
Well, he gets a kill at
Scamming.
least to even the board up, and the information that the rotate is on in. So
Scamming.
Xnit, can you get here first off the back of that? You're not going to see the player
Timing.
slip underneath you. I can't believe it. Set up a pinch then, potentially.
Oh, but he at least finds a player that commits on the bomb plant. So now it's a 1v1, and Arcides has the SMG in hand. The two hit. Net Vegas take the advantage by 1 with Arcides on 6 in a row. If he can earn himself a Hellstorm, it's GG.
So that's what Vancouver team is fucking
Getting aggressive at the A site. Neptune will answer back onto Arcides with the blood for this one. Priesta trades it back on out.
She just all trades
Three
in
to-
his rapping B, dude.
Last go around with this P1
What
to
the
P2
fuck?
chain, not really allowing Search to get any time here, but the kill
Will burn through some time.
cold killer. He understands.
Getting aggressive at the A site. Neptune will answer back onto
remember this
Arcides with the
now. I
blood for
remember I
this
watched
one.
from this
Priesta
point
trades
on,
it
I
back
think.
on out. 3-3 then. And Falcons call a potential
Like
rotate,
live.
or maybe it's a bluff. Step away for a moment, hoping that Vancouver will
this
rotate
play.
a couple of players over.
This
Oforna
is
will
easy.
have the information. No one's come this way.
this way.
Whoever's in behind the car is not going to stay alive for very long. Unfortunately, Boozer
Rapping
isn't
and
able to
then
clean that on
coming
up.
back
Still 3v3.
after,
04
like,
on
you
the
would
wrap.
think that they
Looking
think
for a
that
pinch
you're
setup
rapping.
here.
Oh yeah, and 04 is going to be very impactful on this wrap. He's able to locate the one-on-one versus
Is
spread.
locked in
Now
now.
Xnit trapped between a rock and a hard place. He is surrounded by players rocking that blue. And Vancouver are able to secure the defensive round. Even though it definitely slid on drops through the
And it is back to A for Vancouver Surge. The trophies, the stuns connect though, so that should give the information
gonna-
over to the Falcons
Just gonna hit
should they need
P1
it.
right
You're
away?
not having anyone engage on the long lane. Instead, deciding to set up a middle, potentially off the back of, yes, an RCXD for Arcides. Oh, it connects
He's really
with 2,
good
but
bet
doesn't
for
bring
a C
anyone
car
down.
and like fucking protocol as well.
How do you shuffle if you're the Vancouver Surge?
You really have everything that you want right now. Just don't have any presence over towards A, so now that bomb is going to get planted for free. You're trying to capitalize at the right time, and they're able to shut down the bomb player in 04. Arcides finds a second. Now it's a 2v4. You're going to isolate onto these final gunfights, but it's a 1v1. And
This is
Xnit wins
AIDS, dude.
now. Just and they're able to shut down the
Like,
bomb player in
this is
04.
AIDS.
Arcides finds a second. Now it's a 2v4. You're going to
Trade,
isolate
trade,
onto these
trade,
final
trade,
gunfights, but it's a
trades.
1v1.
Vancouver,
Two right time.
Like-
Just don't have any presence over towards A, so now that bomb is going to get planted for free.
Oh, you got to
You're
get
trying
out
to
the ball.
capitalize at the right time, and they're able to shut down the
Don't know why Nasty had our sprint up. It's like not
bomb
like
player
they're
in
on the bomb or
04.
anything.
Arcides finds a second. Now it's a 2v4. You're going to isolate onto these final gunfights, but it's a 1v1. And Xnit wins it.
That's crazy.
Xnit, it comes things up there. Or at least you thought so. Potentially they should have
That was
been
a good
bullied
on the guy on
away.
the bomb though.
Or at least you thought so. Potentially they should have
And
been.
now
The Falcons weren't
fucking
baited
totally
into a
scared to give
potential
up.
route and instead came back swinging. We head
And now
then
they're at
into
point.
what could be the final round of Surge's tournament.
Oh, man, Serge, you better lock it in right here, right now. You do not want to go home top 12 in the final major of the season. 04 going to get a lot of info that there's going to be a little bit of pressure here over towards the B side, but Vegas, no one's scamming. No one wants to drop first. Just going to use
God,
their
that is
attacks to
with
keep
my
them
eyes
at
right
bay,
there.
but Vancouver aren't giving up on the setup.
I think they read 04. I
It's just
remember
gonna take
04's in this
04
spot.
here.
I
If he gets-
remember watching
Could be the
it.
fall guy in this Vancouver
Like, it
Surge
doesn't get a
setup.
kill. Yeah, they fucking
If he
shit
gets
on
it all
him.
wrong, he could be the fall guy in this Vancouver Vancouver search setup.
Dude, that's so tough, dude. That is so tough. Well, I'm gonna make this my gonna make this my thumbnail right here. It's my thumbnail.
Oh, and he's not able to find a kill. He's not able to find a kill, and Neptune throws for the trade. He instantly loses it. 2v4. You gotta ice him if you're.
That is so tough.
Could be the fall guy in this Vancouver search setup.
Oh, and he's not able to find a kill. He's not able to find a kill, and Neptune throws for the trade. He instantly loses it. 2v4. You gotta ice him if you're booze and nasty.
Xned will find one, and it's all in a 1v4 then. Nasty, what can you do? You have the window, but you don't have the kills. The Xned will find one, and it's all in a 1v4 then.
Yep,
Here
well, that's
at
serious.
CDL Major 4.
I mean, there's a lot of S&D runs in there. There's a lot of S&D runs in that fucking thing.
Almost doubling.
Dude. Yeah, but
Find a kill.
dealership is kind of ass, though.
Could be the
But
fall guy in this Vancouver
this is tough, bro.
search setup.
I don't know how he doesn't get that one kill.
Oh, and he's not able to find a kill.
If he gets that
He's
one
not
kill,
able to
probably
find
a
a
little
kill,
bit
and Neptune
different.
throws for the trade. He instantly loses it. 2v4. You gotta ice him if you're booze and nasty.
Xned will find one, and it's all in a 1v4 then. Nasty, what can you do? You have the.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, well, that's it. That's it. That's game number 1. I don't know what game I'm doing next, but this time I'm actually going to tweet it out. I'm actually going to tweet out game number 2, and I'm really going to have more energy for it, but I don't even know when that's going to be. It's going to be like on Wednesday. I'm going to try to do like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to try to do like. Actually, no, I can't do Wednesday. Wait, what? Wednesday is the first game of this Stanley Cup. I forgot. Okay, so I forgot about the Stanley Cup. So that is on Wednesday. That is on Wednesday. NHL scores. So Wednesday, Friday, I will not be streaming because I will be watching the Oilers game. So, yeah. So Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Thursday. Damn, there's actually like a big gap. I mean, it's probably because it's like Oilers in Florida. They're like far away from each other. But all right, I'll be doing that. But that is VOD review day number 1. That was kind of like a sloppier day. It is like the Vegas fucking Falcons. I mean, it is what it is. It's really them. But I'll be getting into more of the game. Actually, I'll actually find out what game I'll do tomorrow. Or yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, because the Oilers aren't playing. Let the Oilers play on Wednesday. What the game here? What the game here? Do what I gotta do? Let's do. I could have just clicked on it right there. I'm gonna do. Because I was gonna try to go in order on the days. I'm gonna do LA Thieves Vancouver up next. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do LA Thieves Vancouver. So next game will be LA Thieves Vancouver, and then Optic Ultra. So Optic Ultra will probably be like Thursday. Probably be like Thursday, yeah. Optic Ultra will be like Thursday, but I'm gonna do Vancouver LA Thieves. Gonna do Vancouver LA Thieves like tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow. I will tweet that shit out this time. Holy shit, I just like randomly decided to go live. I was like, fuck, should I go live? I just said, fuck, I'm gonna do it. But just gonna start doing a bunch of VOD reviews for the games instead of recording some videos. So yeah, see you tomorrow.